last week's episode of Horror on the Orient Express. Our heroes went toe-to-toe with a host of the Mad Dr. Bellanzada's creations. After trading blows and bullets, the party was left black, blue, battered, and bruised. However, once they'd composed themselves, they made their way into the Mad Doctor's laboratory, where he had been experimenting on some live subjects. And there stood Dr. Bellanzada, meme sahis in hand, surrounded by wriggling and writhing viscera. Without a moment's hesitation, Camellia threw a fiery cocktail as Jean-Luc fired a round into the doctor's shoulder. The aberrant blade was obtained by the party as the Mad Dr. Bellanzada burned within that horrid lab. The group spent the next week in Vinkovsy recovering from their wounds, studying, and hunting game. What could the investigators have missed during their hiatus of healing? What will they do with the meme sahis? Let's find out on tonight's episode of Horror on the Orient Express. Hello and welcome, everyone, to tonight's edition of Horror on the Orient Express. I am your beloved Keeper of Arcane Lore Moss, and these beautiful and wonderful people around me are our investigators. Let's say hi to our investigators and see how they're doing. Let's go to the most prepared one on the panel. Sevvy, how are you this evening?
Oh my god. I am good. I opened the game, so it's loading. I was not busy doing other things unrelated to Call of Cthulhu. I am here paying attention, on point, ready to take notes. No, I'm not. Too lazy. Too lazy for that.
Yeah, you were writing novels before, and now all of a sudden you're just like, I don't need to know what's going on.
She's like, fuck it.
It was too much. It was too much. I decided that, well, I didn't think anybody was reading them. So it's like, what's the point of writing it if nobody's reading what I'm writing?
You sure they weren't reading it, or they just weren't appreciating it?
Yes.
Oh, I think they were not reading it. I think the only person that read it was Moss and me, and that was it.
I did. I used it to reference back, and now I don't have that resource, so thanks a lot.
I only say that because some people find it really hard to push that little likey button or happy butt sometimes.
Yeah. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge. Speaking of nudging uncomfortable things, Chris, how are you this evening?
Man, I knew that was going to come at me. Hi, I am not everybody's not so beloved KrisWithADagger, and I am ready and excited to jimmy things up as always.
You mean kill us? You mean kill us?
I mean, I came closer to death than anyone else, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You are pretty good at that.
1 hit point. That is true. You were at 1 hit point from dying.
I mean, Clay was an absolute unit, absolutely murking everything in sight.
Yeah, I got to 4 hit points. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, well, time to play something else now.
Time to blame Chris.
Damn you, Chris! If you had stealth, this would have not been a problem.
I mean, if you had heroically retreated like I did, you'd be fine.
He bravely ran away.
Well, I'll tell you, there's a lot of things that wouldn't be problems that currently are problems if somebody would make me some huevos con weenies. Nomi, how are you this evening?
I'm doing really good. Well, you just need to come where I live, and I will make you a heaping plate of huevos con weenies.
But it's so far.
Texas isn't far. I know it's big, and it takes a day and a half to drive across the state, but it's no big deal. It's not that big, but I'm doing really good.
That's what she said.
You had to go there.
Hmm?
Nothing. But I'm doing really good. I already had my dinner, but I have my dessert, which is banana chocolate chip bread and homemade chai. So I'm excited to snack on this while we play games.
Quick question. What is a chai?
It's like Indian black
tea.
tea. Yeah, Indian black
tea. Okay.
So it's made with, I toast cardamom seeds with sugar. So it gets like a nutty, sugary taste to it. And then once that's like nice and golden, I put the milk so it can stain the milk. And then I put the tea bags in so it can diffuse, I guess, in the milk water. And then tea.
Okay. Yeah, see, all you people out in chat judging me. Hey, I'm a bologna and white bread kind of guy, so
Dude, hey, bologna and white bread with Dorito chips in between the sandwich slaps.
Hey, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is my go-to meal after a long day of swimming during the summer.
I remember when I was 8 years old. That was great.
I'm still 8 years old. I like to eat my huevos con weenies. That was a staple meal for a kid. But other than that, I'm doing good. Moss.
All right. Well, speaking of ancient but ageless, Froste, how are you?
Both of those things, evidently. I don't know. I'm maybe, and I'm totally drinking. I'm not disappearing. I'm disappearing. This is not holy water. I'm building up an immunity. Slowly.
Which burn him.
Unita.
It burns, but it's so good. Wow.
What do we do if you like poof out of existence because you're drinking too much holy water?
I'll be back. I reform. It's okay. It just takes a couple days. If I go away for a couple days, don't worry about it. Don't sell everything I own. It's fine. Don't start cashing in all those bonds.
I won't find your gold.
You'll find me gold. Wait, no. I'm a
Chris,
leprechaun.
I didn't know that we would be interrupting you. I didn't realize you were going to be at a rave tonight.
You don't like the party atmosphere. I try to.
No, I love it. I love it. It truly makes you look like you are in Candyland. If Candyland
white bread, bologna, and raves,
alcoholic drinks, which had a limit of 2.
That's right.
All right. Well, speaking of limits of 2, I don't really know how that applies. But JT, how are you?
There is no limit, boss. No limit. I am fantastic as always because the Lord loves me and He told me so.
Yes, Jesus.
Or at least got that going.
Or at least that's what my Christian friends tell me, and I'm forced to believe them or go to hell.
Yeah, you did see a demon one time, so I would think you'd be more inclined to be like, "Oh yeah, totally, yeah." Uh-huh.
Well, stubbornness goes a long way.
Are you like Jimmy in real life? You just kind of write everything off as like, you know, it can be explained away.
No, I just don't fear anything except bad tacos, because it's nothing gonna go through you like a bad taco, Moss.
It's true. Not even a bullet. All right. Well, I'm not really sure how to bounce off of that one. So I guess we'll just kind of get to some announcements. First and foremost, I do need to give out some benefits here. So looks like we didn't get any fan art last week, unfortunately. However, we did get 36 likes last stream. I know you guys are stopping that on purpose. You've got to be. As soon as there's no way that every week it's 36 comments and then it just stops. It can't be. It can't be. I'm not complaining.
Didn't delete any, so it would go down to 36 or anything like that.
I'm not going to sit here and complain. 36 likes is better than 0 likes. So with that, we do get 1 Eureka point to everybody. And while we are on that topic, you may notice that the bar has returned to the lower portion of your screen.
Oh my God, there's a bar.
Yes. So we are changing things up, and we're taking a page out of Strange Aeons' book and simplifying the menu. So you'll notice, as the wonderful, beautiful, and sexy mods are putting into the chat, the menu now consists of a $20 super chat, and that gets a player of your choice 1 Eureka point. And if that bar fills up, everybody gets a Eureka point. And finally, if the bar fills up thrice, not once, not twice, but thrice, everybody gets a bonus die. So
we're counting on you.
Now, do these last, or are they for one show? The bonus die, obviously.
The bonus die would last. I would say that the Eureka points expire, bonus dies persist.
Gotcha.
All right. And with that, I also want to give a brief shout out to Sirenscape, who provides us with these lovely soundscapes, music, sound effects, and fart noises. 2 out of 3 of those anyway. And if I didn't shout them out, well, then it would be my hide, because Sevvy would come to my house and probably tan it. But we also like them because if we shout them out, they won't copyright strike the channel, and that's pretty cool.
Moss, there's some things that just don't tan.
Myself for one, but my hide sure does. Ask Mama. Anyway.
Speaking of Sirenscape, can I have the link, please?
No. I forgot about actually.
You know what? I was actually gonna message you on Discord and be like, "Hey, I can make some bread and send it to you because you're my friend, Moss, because I love you." And now
you can go to hell.
Yeah,
something I only slightly forgot. I only slightly forgot to open up Sirenscape.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you to Nomi for keeping me on my toes, short as they are.
Don't yell at me again.
We'll see who helps you get out of the
once,
back
Moss.
rooms.
Just one more time.
What was that, Moss?
I said we'll see who helps you get out of the back rooms next time.
We could talk about that later, but I got some things I need to say. I saw the video. If you're setting things up, I saw the video, Moss. Okay, so I remember I did say, like, Moss, come look. And I remember saying, come back, meaning come back to where me and Sevvy is. No, you had to run for it and you died.
Dude, I didn't even realize what was going on. I was running away from the terrible, horrible line drawn thingy, and I couldn't hear anything. I had basically the thumping surge of adrenaline going through my earballs, and I couldn't hear anything.
I know. And then I saw Sevvy get ripped in half. That was scary. That was actually traumatic.
Froste, are you meant to be a ghost?
Froste, you're muted.
Nothing bad's happening. It's fine.
I'm just saying you're kind of see-through.
Just like my bottle of holy water. I don't know.
It's like Back to the Future.
Are you a lizard person? Do you have green skin secretly?
I'm sure nothing bad is happening.
All right. So let me get us swooshed over right quick. And 3, 2, 1.
Swoosh. Sirenscape.
Swish.
Yay.
All right. So,
I see it. I don't hear it.
because I'm not playing anything yet.
That's how that works.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. What do I want to play? Let's pick a track, shall we? And delay the start of the game. Yes.
You should hit Mega up for music packs, man. He did some really cool stuff for our werewolf game last night.
Really?
Really cool songs. Don't have to pay for them. Once you pay for them, and then you get a bunch of, like, a lot.
I tried figuring out how to do that stuff on Fantasy Grounds, and it's rough, man. Fantasy Grounds is complicated. So I decided that, I haven't really made a decision yet. Once I get a few extra minutes to kind of devote to it, I might play around with it, add some stuff to it. But with that, last we left off, you guys had a bit of a showdown in the compound of Dr. Bellanzada, where you found several of his Kudovistes. You faced them bravely, and it almost cost you your lives. But with a few good rolls from most of you, especially, is it Captain? No. Captain Clay York is Captain.
Major.
Right? Major, that's right. Major, I forgot your military rank. Especially from Mr. Major Clay York, felling like at least half of them. You licked your wounds and you made your way over to the laboratory of Dr. Bellanzada and promptly set him aflame, stealing the meme sahis and immediately admitting yourself into the hopsicle. And
Your Honor, I object to the word stealing. Reappropriating? No.
Redistributing.
Yeah, we redistributed it to ourselves.
And you spent a week there healing your wounds. Since then, you know that that Jasmina had sent a lot of the materials which were found in the Crusader's tomb off to Sofia for Dr. Jordanov to take a look at. And you all did a little bit of hunting, you did a little bit of studying, you did a little bit of attempted Latin learning or Turkish learning. And here we are. You all are safe and sound, at full health, fully rested, and ready to go. I think, JT, you even lost a point of sanity for being in possession of the meme sahis. Do you keep that on your person at all times?
Yes, but it's wrapped.
It's wrapped
several times.
Okay. Very good. All right. So, at this point, you know that the train schedule has the next train of the Orient Express leaving at about 3 p.m. The next day. So, you guess that you would have all of today and a good portion of tomorrow to yourselves.
And then we got a $20 chat.
Hey!
If we have time for ourselves, then I think it makes sense. We go to that one restaurant that has the really good food that you said was the best food that we have ever tasted in our life.
Did I say that?
That was put.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I think you said that. I think
What is
somebody.
wrong?
It wasn't me who said that. I'm not going to put those words
It
in
was
your mouth.
you.
You guys
was
never
you.
seen them.
He
No,
wants something
I
else in his
described the
mouth.
food, and one of you was like, "Wow, that sounds really good."
No, I'm pretty
Never
sure
seen
it was
this guy.
you.
I think you are lying. But Wilson, the unauthorized biography of Tom Hanks, sent us 20 Canadian dollars for Jimmy the Biggest Decadent by Lovecraft standards. Good luck, you degenerate. That's a
Well,
Eureka point for
golly.
you.
Thank you very much, mister.
All right. And so, is that kind of what you want to do? You wanted to go ahead and go to that restaurant?
I mean, there's nothing else we can do unless you guys want to rob a bank or something.
Rob a bank. Rob a bank.
I think probably just spend time writing, working on any kind
Are you
of
a ghost?
Turkish. What? No,
I
totally
told
fine.
you he was a ghost.
This is not affecting me at all.
Oh my god, I think he's dead.
Oh my
Great.
gosh, it's the ghost of Frost Pass haunting us with his elixir.
Straighten out your damn lives. Oh, sorry, that
Too
just sounds like an
late.
old man. Oh, too late.
Too late.
Sevvy's past the point of no return. Evidently, I don't know about the rest of you.
There's hope for me.
There's
No.
hope for me. Everyone else is just quiet.
I can't speak on behalf of everyone, but I have hope. I got
Hope with
Moxie.
me a
I know
long
when
time
all
ago.
is lost.
Oh God.
All right. And as you all are kind of making your way through Vinkovsy, making your way to that restaurant, you see Jasmina stops at a newspaper stand. She says, "Oh, look at this." And she holds this newspaper out to you and reads it to you. And she says, "The communists have been captured. This Monday, January 31st, the year of our Lord 1923, will mark yet another instance that freedom triumphed over the tyrannical communism.
Hell
The
yeah.
valiant police force of Vinkovsy, assisted by the Royal Military, has captured the suspected terrorists allegedly responsible for the railroad bombing. The terrorists, all Croats, stand accused of destruction of government property, attempted murder, and possession and use of deadly explosives. Among the terrorists are Petar Glavnik, Ivo Novakovic, Alma Herzeg, and Silvija Masic. They face death penalty by firing squad."
Sucks to suck.
Do any of those names sound even remotely familiar to us?
Yes, Ivo and Alma, you
Right,
met in
yeah.
Trieste.
Okay.
In Trieste.
Yeah, that was the Fake Wizards character.
Oh, really?
Oh no.
I was trying to remember if I couldn't remember Alma's last name, and I was like,
Wait, Alma was the one we liked, or was that the one he was looking for?
she
That
was
was
the
the one he was looking for.
yeah, she was the
Oh.
painter. Right?
We never found her though, did we?
You found
Yeah, I
it.
mean, she was with us.
Yeah, we
She was
found
with
her.
us at the
Did-
cabin of ghouls.
Oh, that chick. That's right. Okay. Oh well.
Communists.
Patui.
All right, but you all make your way to the restaurant to where you notice that it seems as though they have a specialty, because it seems as though that's what they serve every time. It's served kind of family style, where they bring out lamb and fluffed potatoes along with a few other sides, as well as complimentary bread rolls.
It's like a
Excellent.
Groundhog Day restaurant. Got it.
Oh boy, ketchup time.
They do what they do, and they do it well.
Old boy, you don't mess with the classics.
And at this
Well-
point,
I mean, other than this buffoon, obviously.
Jasmina, between bites, she looks over at you, Jean-Luc, and says, "So what is the plan with the blade? Are you keeping that? I would strongly recommend against it."
I was planning on studying it more, and I thought maybe we should hold on to it in case it's what we need to destroy the thing we are keeping together, or the person who's trying to control it. Maybe that is the thing that is needed to put an end to his evil.
But you saw Dr. Belanzade, he was a madman.
Yes, well, he was handling the thing all willy-nilly like a fool. I have no such intentions to be groping this thing, and I'm not going to let that buffoon over there touch it either, pointing at Jimmy.
Jimmy's still adding ketchup to his potatoes.
And at this point, you can see waiters walking back and forth, just like staring at you.
In disgust.
Jimmy's completely oblivious.
To which Jasmina says, "I'm not sure that would be such a good idea, but..."
Well, tell me, what do you know about magical items and their use and practices?
I don't know a whole lot, but I know enough to know that my father wanted it destroyed, and it drove Dr. Bellanzado to become a madman.
Yes, and if other people to get their hands on it, it could do the same thing, which is why we should hold on to it. Same reason we have this thing, which we're going to destroy.
Other than destroy it? Why would you hold on to it instead of destroy it?
Because some things need to be destroyed together, all at once, in a proper way, to make sure it is properly destroyed.
Go ahead and give me a persuade roll, if you would.
I would love to. So I uncheck all my old boxes.
Good luck.
Oh, no. Oh, do you not know my persuade, sir? It is quite shit. No, it's quite good. I have a, what are those things I like to call them? Was it a hard success? Yes, hard success, I believe. I can't see it. Yes, hard success.
She says, well, if that is what you think is best, I will trust you. You are more of an authority on these occult things, more so than I.
My dear girl, I have spent my life investigating these things. I know a little bit about it. Don't worry.
All right. Well, I should have you know that I will be leaving this afternoon. I'm going to Paris to stay with my cousin. So, if you pass back through, I would like for you to stop and visit.
If you have any sort of extra funds, you might consider hiring yourself a bodyguard for the time being.
Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of money, but
well, if you have any big friends,
and hopefully Paris will be a little more safe.
I didn't find it to be very safe myself. How about you people?
Didn't we run into all kinds of nasty things up there?
We certainly did, old boy.
Is it nastier than what you've run into so far here?
Yes.
It was about on par.
Yeah, we ran into like big bug things and
well, there was one thing we found that we didn't even investigate it. We were so afraid of it.
What was that?
yeah.
I don't know. We didn't bother to find out because it was quite scary.
Where was it? So I don't venture.
Well, you see, under Paris, there's these huge network of catacombs under the whole city, and it lived under there. So basically, it can pop out anywhere and eat your face.
I will be sure to stay clear of the catacombs, even though they're a very big tourist destination. I'm surprised I haven't heard of any deaths there.
Well, you know, they don't want to hurt maybe their, you know, their business.
Their tourism?
Tourism, that's the word I was looking. Sir, you are fading more and more out of existence. Are you feeling all right over there? You're quite transparent in nature.
It's almost like you're being erased from our memories.
Yeah, I guess if you guys don't figure out how to, reverse the timeline and fix it, I'm going to disappear out of the picture, Marty McFly.
Who's Marty McFly?
Wait, who's going to disappear out of the picture? What's going on
Jimmy
here?
busts out Johnny Be Good.
You guys.
There, I'll stop playing visual tricks on you. I'm back.
Everybody
What are you going to show us, Sevvy?
Nelly tipped $10 for Jimmy. Go take a lap.
You know, I know you all love Jimmy,
weird.
but the fact that
Look,
you...
it has like
Hang on.
this like button thing here, and it says like sis, and the package that coke came in like said bro. It's like, is it like sibling day or something?
I got those.
He has bro. He has bro.
That's awesome.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I've had all that silly shit too.
I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor now.
Wait, hold on. Let me get mine real quick because I have a collection of energy drinks that I drink.
You're a monster.
I didn't open the new box yet. But I have them too.
Old box.
Nice. But it's weird. I don't understand why it says sis and why it says bro. I was really confused. It looked like Christmas-ish.
My God, Nomi, you rung like such a girl. What was that?
Yes.
You know, Chad,
Because
you
I
should.
am a girl.
Maybe she is a girl.
Newsflash, Frost. I'm a girl.
Wow.
I know I'm very like
Well, he's so-
broody and
Just gonna take
want
some
to
notes here. Just a
punch
second.
everybody, but I'm a girl.
Mental note: Nomi is a girl.
But yeah, but I'm sorry.
What?
What were you saying, Sevvy? I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Oh, that whole package was like Christmassy. It had like peppermint, like mints and stuff. It was kind of weird.
That's a
Ooh.
I'll take a
little
picture.
strange.
This is my
It was
current
really
Wick session.
weird. Ah, I'll take a
Dude.
picture of it because I was like really weird. Oh, it says blood, bloom.
Blood,
I was like, why are you
blood.
drinking blood?
Her mind goes right to blood.
For a
Everybody
second there,
take
I was
note.
interested.
Glory,
then I'm
blood.
not.
Well, it's part of our conversation that we had backstage earlier. But no, it's called Bloom sparkling energy drink. So this is an energy drink for the girlies. So it has probiotics, natural energy, supports mood, and this is the only energy drink that does not give me insane crashes or jitters or high anxiety and depression.
As I was trying to say before, our product placement spot for the week. I know you all love Jimmy here, but you shouldn't encourage this son of a bitch. He puts ketchup on his meat, on his steak.
On that note, following the donation, Jimmy, after shoveling all his food right down his gullet, he's going to slam his hands on the table. Well, I'm having a lap. And he's going to go ahead and take a walk around the establishment.
India Maria, why is Jimmy going around taking a lap around
I think what I gathered
in the middle of
from-
the snowstorm because it's snowing?
Well, I think when it's cold, I think it
Yeah.
calms him down there. So kind of like,
It
yeah,
gives you shrinkage. You mean?
yeah, it makes him a little, a little
I mean, that's
chilly
never-
down there.
Really a
So I
problem
think-
for Jimmy.
I think because he just gets so excited about things, and I don't know, maybe he just needs to take a lap just to hide what's really within him.
You know, I think we should probably turn off the heat in his room just to help him with that and open a window.
Yeah, a cool breeze can help him.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that.
Apparently, Frost is back from the Shadowlands.
Oh look, we thought of him, and he came back.
We're no
all
longer
dead.
a ghost.
Yeah, all you had to do was just think good thoughts, kind of like with Peter Pan and Tinkerbell.
Yeah, clap your hands
I
if
don't
you believe in
understand. I was
Frost.
hoping you would disappear forever, and now you're
don't.
back.
Reverse psychology.
Damn it, foiled again.
More
This food
solider
is
than ever.
so interesting.
Right.
You know, Clay, I was really surprised you didn't hit on that female police officer now that she's free and single.
A little bit soon, but also we're going to be leaving in a day.
I know. What better time to have a one night stand? You're never coming back.
I don't know that for sure. Wait, do you know something I don't?
Well, it is possible that we never come back.
Quite
True.
a few things, actually.
Mm-hmm. I'll leave her to Jimmy.
Jimmy,
No, I don't think
as
she likes
you're
Jimmy.
as you're kind of taking your lap
Crunch,
around
crunch, crunch.
The
around the
snow.
block, you get about halfway around the block, just around the corner, when you see someone in a long overcoat kind of walking in your direction. And you see he's got a wide brimmed hat that's kind of angled downward. He looks up at you, and you can see a face of someone who's got a long scar along his face.
Not a bad feeling about
And
this.
it looks new. And you recognize this as Mihail Lankar, one of the guards that was guarding Dr. Belanzada's lab.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
And as you approach, he approaches you. He kind of picks up pace to get to you, and he grabs you by the shoulder. He says, You were looking for the doctor.
I was?
Yes, I saw you. You were in the truck with that, with Lieutenant Opachik. I remember you.
Gosh, mister, maybe you got me confused with someone else.
Oh no, I do not forget the face. You were there, weren't you? When the military hit us. You were there.
Jeepers. Jimmy's looking over his shoulder, very much needing an adult.
Nope. You say you wanted no parenting from anybody. You were an adult. You could go get all the candy from the van by yourself. That's what you said.
Into
That's
the adrenochrome van.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You don't listen.
That's what Camellia heard.
You're the worst mom ever.
With that, you feel his grip tightening on your shoulder.
Hey, cheers to that.
Do you have it?
Golly, mister, I don't know what it is, but I am reliably informed by the ladies I don't have it.
Where is the serpent's claw?
Well, that I definitely can't help you with. But you know what? I've enjoyed catching up. I've really got to be on my way, mister.
He grips you even harder and says, "You do not know what forces you toy with."
Well, we're definitely in agreement on that one.
You must show it to me.
Wow.
I don't like where this is going.
He
Once you
wants
rip it
you
out,
to
Jimmy.
show him your personal snake that only you have.
He wants to say more than Woola, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Wants you to take him to Snake Island.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I ain't got no claw, mister, and I ain't showing you nothing. Now, I got to be on my way. Jimmy's going to try to break free.
Okay, give me
Break free.
give me
Want to
an
break free.
opposed strength roll real quick.
Strength roll.
It's the wrong
Jimmy,
kind
you
of break
rated.
free.
You know what? Jimmy's going to use a Eureka point for that.
Don't feel so confident in your ability, huh?
Nope. Okay, let's see here. No, what was that? I don't know what that was.
It was a 51.
No, for some reason, it is not entering in the Eureka point.
Is a little circle red, or is it a different color? Did you click on it? Because if you clicked on it, there's don't add them.
So that is the case. Well, no.
It should be red.
Yeah, make sure it's red.
Yeah, but I'm
make
trying
sure
to
it's
enter.
red.
I'm trying to enter.
Understand?
There's a little red checkbox next to it on the left.
No, yeah, I've got that.
Okay, good.
I've got that. I'm
You're
trying to
put
enter
in
the minus.
It won't do it.
Yeah, it won't do it for some reason.
Well, just
Mine
roll
does.
normally,
Weird.
and then we'll just deduct 10 to it.
Okay.
Or add 20. I don't know. Whatever we
Uppers.
feel. We're kind of chaotic.
You
Here
never
it
know.
comes.
Wait. Speak for yourself. I'm not chaotic.
Oh boy.
Clip
Hey,
that.
all right. Didn't even need it.
Extreme success.
Sure.
Very good.
Gimme.
So you twist free of his grip. He's unable to maintain his grip on you. You just make your way back to the.
I'm gonna bolt back to the restaurant.
Okay, and you hear the thud of loud footsteps behind you
sure.
as he
Bring him
begins
right to
chasing you.
us.
I need you to give me a power roll, if you would.
Oh,
boy.
not Constitution power. Damn. Jimmy is screwed. He's gonna meet his
Hard
maker.
success.
Extreme success.
No.
Jimmy's unstoppable.
Yeah. Nope. He needed an extreme success. Wanna spend 17 of your
I was
luck?
gonna say, could I maybe spend 17 luck to?
Oh, now he got no problem spending that luck.
I that's gonna follow me forever, man. Man.
You get sick one night.
That's what you get for
That's what
falling.
you get. Yeah.
Let me-
Next time, don't get sick, Jimmy.
Oh,
Falling
Lord,
ill.
No, Miss Sevvy, it won't happen again. No, ma'am.
Let me.
Well, this is what you need
Wow.
to know. The best way to avoid getting sick is vodka. You're welcome.
All right,
That's
so
also
Let
very
me
true.
let me check something real quick as it pertains to that
Bone
luck roll.
broth.
I think you can spend it on opposed luck rolls, but I'm not,
but
or on
you're
opposed
always
power
sick.
rolls, but I'm not sure.
No, you can't spend it on luck.
No, on opposed power rolls.
okay, so all right, I guess he wins then.
Oh, he's checking.
Yeah, I'm checking. Da-da-da.
So this steak is very good, and these potatoes are. Oh no, the lamb and the potatoes. It's very good. I wonder where Jimmy is.
I'm surprised they haven't brought out buttered rolls.
I'm just happy they took his plate away.
This meat is so tender. They really know how to make meat here.
Oh boy, it really is a chore to watch that buffoon eat, I swear.
I can't believe he used ketchup.
It offends every fiber of my being. The way
and on the potatoes, and it was on everything.
He should go to jail for that.
How did he order his steak, by the way?
He said he wanted it so well done, it tasted like rubber.
You might as well just like congratulations and order the chicken.
I know. Gross.
Well done.
Okay.
Can you make my steak? Congratulations.
So, luck points may not be spent on luck rolls, damage rolls, sanity rolls, or rolls to determine the amount of sanity points lost. So you could, if you wanted to spend 17 luck,
or just take it. Take it.
Do it.
I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen?
I just got back from near death. I think I'm. So yeah.
Do it.
So would I win if I got an extreme success?
oh dang it! You know what? Now I need to check what happens with opposed power rolls that tie. I think nothing happens.
Yes, that's what I'm assuming. That's what happens. That's what happens when you're.
Doesn't it go to the defender?
Roll or something? Yeah.
I think it does go to the defender.
I have an idea. Do you think we might be able to get a piece of rubber and substitute that for his meat so he comes in? That's what he's eating.
You know, a poor animal died for that meal, and he just butchered it.
I know, which is why he should be taught a lesson by eating rubber instead.
I have a feeling he's being taught a lesson right now. I don't know why. Something tells me the forces of nature are repairing themselves and giving him just what he deserves for butchering a fine meal.
Nature finds a way.
Yes.
Son, we may have a piece of rubber, please.
He's about to find his own dire wolf of life.
We do not serve rubber, I'm sorry.
No, but you don't understand. We need to teach him a lesson. He put ketchup on the meat.
He gives you some sort of nonchalant answer as I look up this answer.
Now, do you guys carry any A1 sauce?
He spits. Of course not. You are going to sully the lamb.
And yet you have no problem giving him ketchup, you degenerate savage.
Yeah.
I just assumed he brought it in. We do not have ketchup here.
No, he brought it in. He carried around the... Oh, that's a better idea. I go through Jimmy's purse, find the ketchup, and then...
It's called a messenger bag.
Something we need to know about you, Jimmy? Is that where he keeps his dress?
Well, he's been wanting my corset.
Corset. Yeah. And I will put a bunch of hot sauce in the ketchup. Like super spicy hot sauce in the ketchup.
And some laudanum.
Oh, no. Okay. So
and some dream lasagna.
So sorry, there are sorry, chat and players. There are so many rules in Call of Cthulhu, I forget almost all of them. So with an opposed power roll, or any opposed roll, a tie goes to the individual who has the higher skill.
Oh shit! Wait, they're both 75.
Skill of running?
Their skill is both 75.
What skill is it?
Oh, son of a bitch, dude.
So what happens when
just make a calling moss.
If both skills are equal, then let's see. In the case of a draw, the side with the higher, if both skills are equal, then have both sides roll 1d100, the lower result winning. Wait, who had the wait, hold on. Oh wait, so it should be shouldn't it just be the lowest roll, right? In the case of ties all around, it should just be the lowest roll.
Give him a chance. Both roll low.
No.
Kill him! Kill that
Jimmy must suffer, damn it.
He had ketchup, kill him!
At least they didn't yell at me.
Hey, I don't eat meat, and I even know that's a sin.
All right.
I just want to yell out,
He has
"Damn it,
more
Nomi!"
respect
for no
me
reason.
than you do.
Wait, why? Why do you want to say "damn it, Nomi"? I
Because you
didn't do
said
nothing.
Lucy didn't yell at me, and I was like, "But we can't let that pass." Wait,
Don't
did
do
a
it.
rude eye yell at you when you were playing? What's
You shall not pass.
I read it yells at me all
Get
the
it, Froste.
time, even when we're not playing games.
All right. So, Jimmy, as you run along, you begin to feel this intense pressure in your head. You begin to feel your eyes almost seem as though they're going to pop out. You see just in your peripheral blisters begin to form around your face and pop and pop. And eventually your eyes just become covered in blisters. You put your hands up to cover your face and you feel just this ooze rushing down your face. You are
Puberty again.
incapacitated
Ew.
Oh no.
for,
Ew.
let's see.
Ew.
Oh, shoot.
Yes, cooties.
500 years.
You will be incapacitated for 10 minutes as you wriggle and writhe, and you are encumbered with so much blistering pain. And eventually you feel your arms being tied behind you.
You poor syphilitic bastard.
You feel yourself being lifted up and tossed
Oh, wow.
into something. And you hear the rumbling of an engine begin to drive.
Oh, shit.
I really am getting tossed into the van.
He's in the candy van.
It isn't
I
a
can't get away from
van.
I told
Did
you
you
they
at
were gonna
least
get
get
your
candy?
adrenochrome, boy.
Did you at least get candy for that?
This is what
You-
I get for putting ketchup on steak.
They're about
Oh,
to take his candy.
Whoa.
Check your
is me.
pocket.
His
If you
Okay,
adrenal-
consider pus candy,
yeah, my
they're
hands
good
are
candy.
tied.
Well, do a spot hidden to see if you can see candy anyway.
He's incapacitated.
My eyes are blotched up.
Okay, but maybe
Zits.
you can smell the candy. Smell the rainbow.
Jimmy sniffs for candy.
It's like
Okay.
candy.
Give me a spot hidden.
Short and sweet.
Smells like syphilis.
Hey,
Hard
hard
success.
success.
Hard success. You can definitely tell that there is no candy aboard this truck in which you are riding. You only smell axle grease, diesel fuel, and some sort of other smell. It smells similar to iron.
You know, Woolen has a
What?
question there. A good question, boss. He wants to know if he's still with him.
If he's still with him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Ooh, that's
he's definitely
good.
riding in my pocket. So
Oh, Woola?
yeah, he's.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm sure, yeah.
It's not that corny chip smell that you get from your feet.
Oh shucks.
Ow!
All right.
Imagine being kidnapped
Imagine
and,
being
and
Jimmy.
get no candy. Yeah, and get no candy for it.
Imagine.
Oh golly, how
What are
am
you
I gonna
doing, GT?
read?
You see
Look at
that
the
jerk up there?
kitty. Yeah, he's all the way up there. Looks like he's gonna like.
Causes trouble now. Goes up there
Yeah.
all the time. Now there's just two of them.
Yeah, send Woola for help.
Yeah, quick, Woola, go run for help, boy.
And eventually, your ride comes to a stop. You are still blinded by the blistering pustules across your face at the
Yep.
moment.
Gross.
As if he couldn't get any uglier, Moss. That's what
Feel
you do to
yourself-
the poor kid.
You feel yourself being lifted up and hoisted over a shoulder and carried, and you hear a metal door slam behind you. You feel yourself hit a hard tile floor. Poof. And it's cold, very cold. And eventually your eyesight comes back to you and you can see hanging meat around you. I need
Mr.
you
G?
to give me a sanity roll, if you please.
I'm scared for Jimmy.
Goody.
Meat hanging in his face.
Hey,
Mr. G,
chat,
is that you?
Jimmy might need some help. I asked chat for help for Jimmy.
Can I use? I can use Eureka for sanity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use my last Eureka point, and I figured out what was wrong. My keyboard was not on.
But I don't play with
that would do it.
That happens.
Okay, sanity. Here it comes. The best sanity roll you ever seen.
Nice.
Extreme
Okay.
success.
You do still take 1 point of sanity loss as you
Of
feel
course.
your face and you have the remains of some blisters. You feel the dead skin begin to
Ooh.
peel off of your face. Your face feels sticky and cold as whatever ooze and pus is left on it begins to freeze over.
Golly, I didn't know this kind of thing happened above the belt.
And you can see Mikhail Lonkar take off his overcoat. And you see that there is no primate arm attached to him.
Is there no arm attached to him?
You do see 2 arms, but neither of them is a primate arm.
Oh, weird.
Well, good to see you got better.
He grabs you by the collar and looks you dead in the eye and says, "Your friends will be here soon, and they will give us that serpent's claw."
I told you we ain't got no serpent's claw, mister.
"Of course you don't." And he lets you go, and your head kind of thumps off the floor once.
Bonk.
And he walks out of the hanging room and shuts the steel door behind him. And you are left alone in the dark amongst hanging half cows. And the rest of you notice that it's been probably about 10 minutes since you've seen Jimmy.
Clay is going to get up and just get out his cigarette case and step outside just to see if Jimmy has gotten like waylaid by some random girl in the street, or if he started sticking his nose in a bookstore, and just he's going to have a cigarette out in front and then look around, see if he comes around the corner, because he said he was taking a walk around, so he's kind of like waiting.
Okay. And you wait there for a couple minutes. Your cigarette gets down to the butt. You flick it off into the middle of the street. You're at tss, and no Jimmy.
Just stick his head back in and say, was there a bookstore nearby? I don't remember.
Why?
I don't know where Jimmy went. I think he got distracted. Let's just say distracted.
Yeah.
Or he found a pretty girl.
I'll go outside and do. I will assist India in doing a track roll.
How can a serpent have a claw if it doesn't have a paw?
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Whee!
India, if you wanted to give me a track roll, you can have a bonus die with it if that's what you want to do.
What if I didn't want to give you anything?
You don't have to.
Oh no, I'll take it.
By all means, leave Jimmy in the freezer. That's fun for me.
Feeling the love.
Well, do
There.
you want to roll again?
Roll one
because
more time.
I gave you advantage.
Oh,
Yes! Extreme success.
All right. So you follow what look to be Jimmy's tracks. You see several sets of tracks, but one of which is unmistakably Jimmy's, as they are clown shoe sized, as it makes its way around the corner of the block. And you see the trail stops. It's almost as if two pairs of footprints meet, and you see what looks to be signs of a struggle. You see a large, you see that the snow kind of parts, almost as if somebody fell there. And you see it looks as though maybe they were picked up, and tracks which picked the body up led to what may have been a waiting vehicle.
Okay, well, one thing I've discovered that he has large feet leads me to think he has something else that's pretty large. Anyway, so I could figure out where he went, and then I could go grab Camellia because it looks like there was a struggle here, and they kidnapped our dear Jimmy.
Is that cute?
Wait, what?
He's got something else large. I just stabbing, taking a guess. Stabbing at it.
Yeah. I think it's larger than Woola, or it could be a Woola size thing. Anyway,
Hope it's bigger than that for his sake.
Good on him though, if it is. But yeah, no, I run out and look for Camellia.
Hey, did you find anything?
Yeah, I think Jimmy got kidnapped because I was tracking him. He has not only large feet, but it looks like there was kind of a scuffle or someone fell down and there was some tire tracks. Doesn't look completely normal at all.
Oh, by the way, 37 likes. Take a Eureka point, guys.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna need it.
For Jimmy's sake. But yeah, no, come over here, Camellia. Come look at me this, because I'm actually starting to worry.
Okay, all right. I'll go look. And
with my little girly walk that Frost likes to make fun of.
In the snow.
You don't want to see me in the snow. It's not graceful.
All right. I will. Are they people? Are we in front of stores?
Yeah, you're kind of on a city block.
Okay. I will start asking people around and describe Jimmy and ask them if they saw somebody kidnap him. Somebody take him somewhere.
Jasmina kind of translates a little bit. And one of the guys that you stop responds. They go back and forth a little bit. Just go. Okay.
Wow, I wish I was fluent in gibberish.
Yeah, I know.
It's like we're really there.
Jasmina turns around and says, this man saw him walking down the block, but did not see him after, and nothing special happened.
Which way did these tire tracks go, India?
Looks like they're going left. And you can see that their tire tracks did a fishtail from what I can see, and then sped off.
And a bootleg turn.
Yeah. But I can't ask, like, nobody can tell, like, which way the car went or anything like that.
Yeah, India's track roll would allow you all to follow those tracks, the tire tracks, very precisely.
All right. Well,
They're burning rubber.
I know what we're doing.
My gun and my sniper. I'm good to go.
You just carrying your sniper out in the street?
I was gonna say.
Yeah. I break it down into little pieces and I just assemble it.
That's not how guns worked back then.
What? Oh
but
God.
Amelia, do you imagine the weight while carrying a broken down sniper in your purse? Your poor back is gonna complain the whole time while we're trying to look for Jimmy.
Okay, fine. I guess only have my 45.
That's why
It's apparently
it's easier to carry knives because you can hide them in your little slip underneath your dress or in your shoe underneath your shoe, or you can just learn how to do Brazilian jiu-jitsu and
shopping trip.
Let's go.
Are there any knife stores around here?
Specifically knife stores, no, but you might have come across maybe like a kind of like an outdoors store, maybe, or
isn't there a butcher shop?
Maybe a tool shop.
You can just steal a knife from the butcher.
Yeah, I will steal a butcher knife and a couple of throwing knives from the butcher shop, and look for a serrated knife.
Oh, a bread knife? Yeah, a bread knife should do the trick in cutting bones.
Okay.
Well, I'm thinking more of a combat serrated knife.
Ooh.
Moss.
With the little tooth.
Yes, sir.
I start looking around. I pop a bread roll into my mouth. And I go, where the hell did everyone go? Oh, well. I order another drink.
Where did your friends go? They did not pay the bill.
No.
Well, I'd better go look. Which way is the bathroom?
Oh, it's right over there. It's
Clay
just
Clay
right
went
next
out.
to the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Let me go look over there. Is there a door out over there?
Give me a luck roll.
I make it look like I'm really looking for them.
Jump out the window.
Clay, old boy.
You realize that he wow.
You see, as you make your way back, you see there is a swinging door to the kitchen. There's the door to the bathroom, and there is right next to it a door which, in Serbo-Croatian, you would imagine says exit, and you can see the side of the outside building, just beyond the window.
Exit stage, blah 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 blah. Get the hell out of there.
And a fire alarm sounds.
Lies. They don't have fire alarms.
All right. So you make your way out, and your companions are nowhere to be found. Now, the rest of you, are you following the tire tracks, or are you going to the butcher shop?
Well, I want to go to. Well, can we find an outdoor shop on the way to follow Jimmy's tracks?
Yeah,
Sure.
Clay is following the tracks.
Yeah, sure. That's it.
And
That's,
on the
that's
way
feasible.
there, I will buy a combat knife with a serrated tip. With a little tip, and make sure it's serrated.
Okay. Let's see. That would
I would
be.
like to get a sriracha knife.
So that would be what? A medium knife?
When it cuts you, it
Mhm.
burns.
That's pretty nice.
That's probably within your spending level, I would say. So let me slide this over. Boop.
Awesome.
And Clay is just going to look around. He's just going to look down at Calvino and say, "Please go find the old man. We're heading this way." And he's just going to point at the tracks.
And Catcher stares back at you.
Just scruff him behind the neck.
He stares back at you again. I found you.
All right.
Other old man.
You did say
Now,
old man.
As all this is happening, Jimmy, you see the door open once again. The bright light blinds you for but a second, and as your eyes kind of adjust to the new light, you can see standing in front of you an older woman, Teresa Tirado. You remember her as being one of the front employees of the butcher shop.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, howdy, ma'am. Boy, I don't really need any meat at this time, but gosh, I'd really like to pee.
She comes up to you and slaps you across the face and says, "Shut up." And you see she begins to tie a blindfold across your eyes. And you hear a click. And she shoves something into your hand. Says, "Hold this. And do not let it go."
Oh, shit.
Oh boy. Oh my god.
What does it feel like?
Your mom.
Let me see what skills you have. Thank you, Sevvy's Fantasy Ground Simp, for $5.95. Loading your dice, Queen Sevvy.
Oh, thank you.
Making it an even 30. $70 to go for a miracle for these guys, and they may need it. Let me see. I don't think you have the skill that I am looking for. So I would say probably a no roll with a penalty die.
A no roll. That would be intelligence, wouldn't it?
That'd be education.
Education. Yes.
It's called no.
Yes. Okay.
Because you don't know. Oh my god, he knows.
With a penalty die.
Oh.
Maybe he does not know anymore.
And you can
Perhaps I do
see
not know.
no and idea on your sheet below the word education as no below it, as idea below it.
Mine doesn't say idea.
Really?
Still
Under
got a regular
intelligence?
success.
Yeah. You've read enough, and you've probably seen these in museums. You've seen them in newspapers, what have you. You kind of grip onto it, and you know that this is a hand grenade.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Well, don't ruin it. I want it.
I feel like the pin's already been pulled, and I'm just supposed to hold it.
But you can put the pin back in, so you're fine.
Oh gosh. Is Woola still in my pocket?
Yeah,
Or
sure.
did
You
he-
can kind of feel him. He's currently shivering underneath your jacket. It's so cold in here.
Quick, Woola, run to safety.
You see, well, you don't see really much of
I
anything.
don't see nothing.
Uh-oh.
Baby Gap for $20.
Oh,
Here.
let me look.
Yeah. I can't read that. Can you read it, Sevvy?
Yep. Give me 1 second. Shipping. Okay, Baby Gap for $20. We're flipping the Christmas gender role script for our commercial, Sevvy. We're looking for a strong female Santa Claus who doesn't need a Mr. Claus. Moss, your lispy tones are needed for the voiceover. Chrysanth can be an elf. Benny to Sevvy. Well, thank you, Baby Gap. I appreciate it. And you guys, if in case you guys don't know, if you do send things through Streamlabs, it is double.
Very good. Very good. All right. So, you are currently tied, Jimmy, with your hands behind your back. In one of your hands is a hand grenade, which you would surmise the pin has been pulled.
Okay, so definitely gonna grip that really tightly.
All right. Now, the rest of you, you are currently following the tire tracks. And let's see, you got your knife, and I guess you continue following the tire tracks?
Yep.
Okay.
That's the plan. Looking at the rooftops when we're going, because this just doesn't feel, well, nothing ever feels right to Clay when he's, in a city and people are trying to kill us. He's watching the rooftops in the alleys. He's just paranoid.
Okay. Give me a spot hidden roll. $82? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you look around and you're pretty confident. You don't see anybody looking at you from the rooftops or the windows of like the second floors or anything. It doesn't seem as though anybody's monitoring you.
Okay, good. Just keep making our way then.
All right. And eventually you notice that the tire tracks come to a stop and then back up into a carport, the carport of the Hovart Brothers butcher shop. And you can see movement on the inside. Somebody go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll real quick, if you would.
Yep.
Dang.
Got an extreme success.
All right. So you look inside and you can actually see as you kind of pass by the front bay window, you can see all the hanging meats and such. You can see it looks as though there is an older woman who's currently manning the front counter. She's got a piece of meat wrapped and she's sliding it over the counter towards a couple, an older couple. In fact, as you look at them, it looks as though they're the couple which mans the shoe and the suit stores just across the street.
Is there an entrance from behind that we could go to?
Yeah, you would remember that there is an entrance if you go through the gate and through the carport.
Okay. Clay, do you have still the
Bellinelli for
alcohol
$20? Oh no, I sent Jimmy to his death.
Do you
Just
still
had to have that
have
lap.
the alcohol bottle I gave you?
Yeah, I didn't use it.
I'll take it, and then
In
I'm
the pocket
assuming
of his coat still.
and then I'll take the one from India because she didn't use it, and now I have 2 Molotovs. And
Whoa,
You
whoa,
do
whoa!
realize that
I was
Jimmy
saving that for a
could
rainy
be-
day.
okay,
Well, you
fine,
do
you can
realize
have
Jimmy
yours.
could be inside that building right now, right?
I know, but it'll create a diversion. We can blow the barn.
You can see, and as you all are kind of standing outside talking, you can see that Teresa makes eye contact with you and she waves.
Okay. Question. Does the butcher have a barn or an outhouse or something like that?
No, this is the butcher shop is kind of in the middle of it's on one of the side streets. It's basically a business street.
Okay. Do they have a garbage can or something like that?
Presumably, yeah.
Okay.
Well, they also have a truck that you could.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Is a truck with them right now? Is a truck in the business?
You can see it is currently in the carport.
Okay. How visible are there people walking around? Like what is visibility? Can I approach the truck and open the gas cap to kind of basically put a little like towel thing to blow it up?
So first of all, go ahead and give me a luck roll.
Fuck. Okay. All right, my luck is 47. Ah, yes.
Hard success. Okay, you look around, and it just so happens that doesn't seem as though there's anybody else on the street, although the occupants inside do know that you're there. If you approach the gate, you do notice that it is locked tight.
Okay. Well, nobody is looking at us. I will ask India if she wants to lockpick the gate. And I will help her.
I can do that. Let's see. What would that be, Moss? Would that be
locksmith?
Here you are. I'll use my Eureka point.
And I'm helping you. So click the +1B.
I don't know if you can really help with a locksmith. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
Oh, okay.
We'll make it make sense.
I can't justify it.
Well, we've done it before. Well, it doesn't matter.
I don't know.
You got a critical success. Let's go.
I made that lock my bitch. That's what I did.
All right.
Done.
So, you jam your lockpicking tools inside this padlock and click, it opens really easily, almost as if it wasn't locked at all. At this point, I guess, Jean-Luc, what are you doing? Are you currently looking for them?
Yep.
Okay. I would say go ahead and give me a track roll real quick.
I did send Calvino to go try and find him. So
did you say that and I didn't catch it?
Yeah, I really leaned down and said, "Go find the old man. He's lost somewhere."
Okay.
I said, "We're going down these tracks."
Okay. So you kind of study the tracks on the ground. You're not really able to make heads or tails of them, as there are so many tracks from cars, horses, wagons, people walking around. But eventually you do hear a meow, and you see Calvino trotting up the street towards you.
Cat.
It's a good cat. And you see Calvino swishes his tail and begins walking in the other direction.
I suppose you want me to follow you, old boy. Fine. I follow the cat. Where is the old man? That's what I thought.
And you begin making your way towards wherever Calvino was leading you. Meanwhile, as Nomi unlocks the padlock, you hear the bell on the door ring. And you hear, "Oh, it's you. Hello there." And you see the old woman who is manning the suit store looks over at you all and says, "I remember you. You are going to buy a suit from us. And you never came back. Whatever happened to that?"
Well, the lovely people that were involved in that situation you heard about tried to have us killed. It's very dangerous.
What? Tell me, what are you doing out here? I see you fumbling around with that lock.
We're looking for my cat.
Oh, you think your cat wandered in here?
He did before, and it got me in trouble. But shh, I don't want to get in trouble again.
Oh, perhaps Teresa could help. She's a helpful sort.
If you tell Teresa, then my friend is probably going to die and he's going to just kind of gently pull her off to the side and just say, the people inside, communists.
Communists, you say?
She says incredibly loudly.
Incredibly loudly.
And at that, let me see here.
I can't believe it. And we should definitely, we should report them to the police or something. Come, we must go.
Not until I get my friend, but you should probably get out of the way because they tried to be, they were rather rough last time.
All right.
And you see she turns and begins to walk back towards the shop and then turns back to you. I need you to make me a power roll really quickly there, Clay.
Okay.
Wow!
Let's do a power
Betrayed
roll.
by the old lady. Betrayal.
Maybe. Success. Regular success.
Regular
She got a regular
success.
success as well.
What is your what's your power rating?
65.
65? Okay, you win. You feel this energy begin to cloud your mind, almost as if there's some sort of fingers in there searching for something, looking around, trying to pick something and pluck it out of your head, but you're able to shake it off. The rest of you, go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll if you would.
I got a hard success.
A hard success? Okay. Yeah, you notice
What am I rolling?
a spot hidden. And probably about this time, Jean-Luc, you would round the corner.
God bless.
Do I see them from a distance?
Yeah, you can see them.
And
And
they're next to the butcher
This is
shop?
what you see. You
Correct.
see Amelia setting up a truck to be a giant Molotov in the background. And then us looking suspiciously at Clay and this old lady talking.
I'm going to go climb on a roof nearby.
okay. Give me
Or at least in
a
any kind of elevated hidden position that gives me view of this situation.
Give me a spot hidden roll real quick and see if you can see anything.
Oh, boss, why do you make me waste my time?
Okay. And just on the off chance that maybe you fumble or something.
Hard success. I don't fumble, boss.
So you can see, and as you kind of come around a corner, you can see, you kind of look back, and between two buildings, you see what looks to be a fire escape that actually leads up to the second floor of a building, and up top you can see a ladder which goes up to the roof.
I go up there.
Okay.
Make sure no one sees me.
You want to give me a
if need be.
stealth roll? Okay.
Sure. Let's get all the rolls out of the way, Moss. Look at
Yeah.
that. Another one of those.
Yeah. As you crouch down, you vanish into shadow and make your way up this rickety old flight of stairs. Now, Sevvy, Camellia, as you look around, you can see that this old woman turns around. She makes a few signs, a few twitches with her fingers, and she mutters something under her breath as she stares deeply at Clay.
I will shoot her.
You're going to shoot her?
That seems appropriate. Hold on. I am blowing up the truck versus shooting. How far away is she?
Oh, she's not very far at all. She's probably 10 feet away from you.
Where is Clay in comparison to me?
I would assume you guys are probably standing right next to each other.
Yeah, right next to each other.
And India is also the same, equal the same distance.
Yeah, and you guys can be pretty close to one another.
You know what? I'm not gonna shoot her. I'm gonna knife her down. Because if I blow up the truck, then it's gonna hurt everybody. And if I shoot her, it's gonna bring everybody out. So I will knife her. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and go into combat. Let's see. Boo boo boo.
Pop off, Camellia.
Yes, Brian. I do want an explosion, but I don't want to kill Clay and India Maria. So,
Ow!
All
you
right.
okay?
That is biting. Something's wrong.
So
just like
you here, let me change up the soundscape a little bit here. Ba, ba, ba.
It's only been eerie for the past 30 minutes, Moss.
I know. Hey, I'm doing better than normal. Normally I just keep the same track going the entire time.
You have improved. There we go. Exciting music now.
Why is Froste and JT off camera and muted at the same time? Suspicious?
I think not.
Let's see. That's a good question. BRB and JT. Okay, very good. All right. So first and foremost, as you draw the knife from its scabbard, you look and you see that the old man aims a pistol at you.
Oh, you bastard! Is he before me? How is he before me?
He is before you.
I don't see him in the combat tracker. Therefore, you are lying to me.
He is in the combat tracker. Close it and open it again.
Okay, hold on.
Don't believe his lies.
I don't see him.
Hold on. I got to go through and change these.
That's fine. I don't need to see them.
How do you not see them?
I just see Eldritch, India, Jasmina, Jimmy, and me.
Oh, Clay should be on there too.
Okay, Clay's here now. But I don't see the evil people.
You certainly don't see me.
Let's see. Because you didn't have your weapon readied, unfortunately. And so that means that you don't get the added bonus for having a readied weapon.
Ooh.
And so you see that this old man draws his pistol and fires at the hip. He is going to fire... let's see. How many times?
Just healed too, man.
Let's see. He is going to fire at...
Is he first?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's not a surprise round. Okay.
No, it's not a surprise round. Let's see. That doesn't work on this one. All right.
I'm not first. I'm so fast.
Why would he try to kill me? I didn't do anything.
Because he sees you try to draw a knife, so he's gonna try to shoot you.
Hey, I could just be using the knife to clean my nails. He doesn't know.
Blam! He fires a shot at you with a regular success.
I can't see it, so it didn't happen.
Chat can verify. And you take 4 points of damage.
I can't even dodge?
No, you would have to say, okay, I'll take that back. Would you like to dive for cover? Because if you
Yes.
dive for cover, that takes away your action.
I will dive away from... Yeah, I will dive for cover.
Okay, so I will roll another... I'll roll another attack because that adds a penalty die. Even still. He hits you as you try to dive for cover. You feel the searing pain enter your leg. And you roll around and grip your leg, and you can see blood begin to pool on your hand.
Okay.
Next up, we'll say that Eldritch is currently... you are on the roof looking down upon this as this begins to happen.
Yes, with my rifle. Which I
Alright.
always have with me.
I don't see how that's logically possible.
In my coat. I have a big coat.
All right, who are you targeting?
Who do I see? I see the old man shooting at her, and then the old lady still there.
Right now, you do see the old lady and the old man.
Who looks more threatening?
Well, one has
the
a
old
gun.
man has a gun out.
All right, I shoot him.
All right, go ahead. Let me get him targeted for you.
And I will use a Eureka for this
one. All right, go ahead.
Because I'd like to make this count.
Always make it count.
Oh, it counts.
Look at that.
Extreme success.
Counts.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
Thank God.
1 second, baby. 1 second. Let's get that gun. Where are you, gun? Come on, you lousy. I just roll it, right? I don't have to.
Yeah, you should just be able to double click on the damage and it'll roll it.
Oh, okay. Oh, come on.
5 points of damage. Okay.
Crap.
Very good.
Can I fire another shot?
Not with a. Does it say? I think the rifle's only one.
I think this one's only one.
Yeah, because it should. It would say one parentheses another number.
This one's only one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Next up is India Maria.
What am I doing?
What would you like to do? It is your turn to act.
Is there anyone near me that I can basically strangle with my bare hands?
There is the old woman and the old man.
Ooh, double homicide for me.
Double homicide.
Double Nomi side.
Very nice.
Okay. Since the old man and old woman starting up something that should not have been started, I can eliminate them because I know we're on YouTube, so I can't really say words like that, but I can take them out of this life.
I think you can say it if it's in reference to a game.
Oh, okay. I can
And
I can make him
And unalive them.
I can make him go sleep with the fishes, is what I'm saying.
I like it.
Okay. So with the old man, how old are they? Like, what are the age range for them?
Like, just looking at them, you would guess that they were probably in their 80s.
Oh, geriatrics.
Looking at as you kind of watch this old man draw his pistol, his draw and his aim and fire are uncharacteristically quick for an 80-year-old man.
So he's the fastest hand in the east, not in the west, because that's me. Let's see, what can I do?
Moss, is that the what's that thing called that I climbed up? The fire escape, is it a pull-up ladder?
Do you want it to be a pull-up ladder?
Yes, because I would have pulled it up behind me.
Give me a luck roll.
All right. Just keep wanting to test me today, Moss.
No, it's a push-up ladder.
Don't test me, Moss.
Yes, it is a pull-up ladder.
I pulled it up behind me.
Okay.
Or I would have pulled it up behind me.
All right, how about I get to him before he could pull out his pistol.
Oh, he's already fired.
Fuck. Okay.
You can try to, if you wanted to. I mean, you could punch him, you could stab him, you could shoot him, you could try to disarm him.
I shoot him with a critical kill.
Okay, go ahead and I like how you're just calling that you get a critical kill right off the bat.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna end it right here. See, like I said,
36, no less.
Very nice. At a 36, go ahead and would you like to spend 19 of your luck to make that an extreme success?
No, he's already dead. Might as well save my bullets.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Beat that geriatric.
Hold on. You are targeting. I forgot to have you target him. It's all right. All right, now go ahead and roll your damage.
We don't see the people.
1d3, right?
It should be right next to your. It should be right next to your weapon.
Underneath my melee, right? Am I just crazy?
Let me look at your sheet real quick.
I mean, if you just look to the right of the percentage, it said there's a
It
column
should be
called
right
DMG.
next to your percentage. Like
Oh,
it says
you rolled a fighting brawl.
Yeah.
So you're wanting to fight? You're wanting to shoot him?
Well, yeah, I thought it. Well,
so if you want to shoot him, click on the percentage right next to where it says 38 caliber revolver.
Okay.
Now
That was the damage.
Roll your
percentage.
The percentage
again.
skill.
Roll your percentage again.
Fuck.
Okay. Would you like to spend one of your luck to succeed? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and take one luck off of that, and you did 4 points of damage. You can see this guy has taken 2 shots and is beginning to crumble down to his knees. It is Jasmina's turn. I think she's gonna fire on. She's gonna pull out her pistol and she's gonna fire on the old lady. Boop.
Welcome to the Violence Against Seniors
No
episode.
way,
folks.
dog. Extreme success.
Nice.
They both dead now.
Oh my god.
They ain't seeing their grandkids soon.
You see, Jasmina kind of like she opens her purse and like fumbles around for a bit. You see, she throws out a little thing of lipstick and grabs her pistol, cocks it back, and just as quick as lightning, bow! Almost as if she wasn't aiming. And you see this old woman just right between the eyes.
Shot her with a derringer.
You see this blood just right out the back of her head, and she falls.
Holy shit! How morbid are you gonna get on this description?
As morbid as I need to be to communicate the idea. Yeah, and she holds the pistol up, and you see she runs behind the building just beyond the corner to take cover. Next up. It is Jimmy. It is your turn. So at this point, you would feel this pair of strong hands begin to lift you up and walk you. You hear the steel door open once again and begin walking you out into what feels like a little warmer room. You can smell the smell of meat, cooked meat, sausages, different things like that. Is there anything you would like to try to do at this moment?
Mister, I think you ought to let me go. Sounds like there's a real brouhaha going on outside. I mean, did I hear the thing going on outside? I feel like I would.
Yeah, at this point, you can hear what's going on outside.
Real Donnybrook out there, mister.
I do not think that is going to happen. Keep moving.
Jimmy's going to go dead weight on him, just sag there.
Okay.
You could always threaten to drop the grenade on him.
All right.
Put it in his pocket.
Keeping that in my back pocket. Don't think that didn't occur to me, though.
Yeah.
Okay. He'll do what he needs to when it comes to his turn. All right. With that, you see Teresa lean out the door and take a look at, let's see.
Do we have a map? Or no?
No, there's no map for this. She's going to take a look at, let's see, she probably doesn't see Eldritch on top, but she is going to look at probably India.
Oh no.
India Maria.
OT rude eye, that's funny.
Oh my god. You
All
think
right.
you're joking?
Wow, low T Aruda is funnier than real Aruda.
That's why he is low T
What a
Arudai.
surprise.
Because there's no tea.
Okay. Bear with me for just 1 second. Let's see. All right. You see that she begins to mutter a few words as well. You see she looks directly at India Maria. India, I need you to make me a power roll, if you would.
Oh,
Extreme success.
Let's go.
Okay, you begin to feel this pressure, almost as if your skin begins to bubble around your face and eyes.
I forgot to wash my face with micellar water and do a double cleanser and put toner on. God bless.
But the feeling soon subsides as you kind of shake your head and fight it off.
Oh, sorry. It was just the jitters.
And you hear the door close behind you.
What the fuck?
All right, Clay, it is your turn.
All right. He's bringing Matilda to bear on this old man who just tried to kill Camellia.
I thought he was dead already.
Nope, the old lady's dead.
Old lady's dead.
Oh,
Yep. So I'll let you
Let's see.
target him. Not that it matters for the
Target.
attack roll, I suppose.
Ribbit.
Let's see. Targeting old man. All right, go ahead.
All right, where's Matilda? Matilda! And I'm going to, because he's very mad, he is going to do the extra damage version. So he'll basically have a +10 on his roll, but I'm going to use a Eureka point, so it'll be an average roll.
Okay.
And
All
he
right.
will get
Going to a regular success. All right.
regular
So
success.
as you approach, you feel these hands, swift and strong, grab onto you and tries to fight you off.
Okay. If I need to, I'll use the 5 luck.
All right. Regular success. What's your... So you're at a 98. All right. So you would win that one.
Okay. All right. So this is going to be... It'll be a 1d4 plus 2, but it'll be plus 1d4, but it should be plus 1d6. So we can see what it actually adds. So it'd technically be... I don't know, what did it roll on the damage die? It was a 1. So...
one.
All
If
right.
I do a 1d6, it would have been it would have been a 6 on a 6. So it would have been a 4 plus a 6.
10.
So yeah, it would be another 5 on top of that. So it would be 12 points of damage.
Okay. 12 points of damage. Yeah, easily enough. You jump at this old man, Matilda in hand. He tries to fight you off, and you can feel his strength is far superior to what you thought it would be. But eventually you are able to break free of his grip and slice him across the belly, almost disemboweling him. He leans forward and looks back at you, and you can see what look to be young eyes peering back at you. And you hear, as he falls face first into the snow. You see just this red puddle melting the snow about him.
Gross.
Good.
All
That's what
right.
he deserved.
All right.
Build this whole
So
fucking town, old boy.
this guy is going to make a strength roll to try and pick you up and move you. Fail. All right. As you are... Okay. As you have this dead weight on this man, you kind of let yourself go. And you feel him lose his grip, and you both fall to the floor. Jimmy, if you would make me a dexterity roll.
Oh, goody. Can I
See if you can
assume...
hold just so you know, so you're prepared for what this is for. To see if you can hold on to that grenade.
Oh, boy. Can I assume that $20 that the lovely Belly Nelly sent us was a Eureka point for Jimmy?
That's kind of what I'm thinking, yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, gonna go ahead and use it. And
Maybe you should have just shit yourself when he picked you up. This way he doesn't want to handle you.
I tell you now, mister, you're carrying twice the load. Let's see here. Dexterity, here we go. Oh, thank God.
Regular
Oh.
success. Okay, so you feel your hand behind your back hit hard and strike against the floor. You almost let go out of sheer pain. You feel this stinging pain through your hand, almost to where it goes numb. And you kind of feel around, and you do still have grip of this hand grenade.
Wait, he dropped him with the grenade in his hand?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Can I, like, kick out and try to trip the guy?
On your turn, you can try.
Okay.
All right. Camellia, it is your turn.
Awesome. Okay, who do I see? Well, I mean, I already did my action,
So,
but who do I see?
Yeah, right now, so the old man and the old woman are dead. You did see Teresa stick her head out the door and try doing something. She was muttering some words under her breath.
Okay. I will use my move. I guess it's a free action to take out my handgun. My 45. I mean, this is not really an action, but like I just want to make sure to put the open the cap on the truck with the little like towel in there, and then kind of like coat it with the alcohol bottle I had to kind of make a trail, so I can set it on fire from far away as I back away.
I would say you could probably do that as your main action if you'd like.
Oh, I thought I had no action whatsoever because I took cover.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Okay. So if you wanted to, you could make your way over to the truck to prepare to do that.
Okay. Yeah. Would I still be in her sights because I know I took cover.
If you go into the carport, no, you would not be in her sight.
Okay. All right. I will do that in the meantime, and just like make sure that India and Clay know I'm gonna blow this up and make a trail to cause a diversion in case we need it.
Okay.
Should she be wrapping her wounds so she don't bleed out?
She is majorly wounded, but she's not really at risk of bleeding out at the moment.
If this was real life, yes, but because it is not, probably not. If this was real life, I might need it.
It put a hole in her nylon, so she's mostly probably pissed about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These were expensive.
All right. So, Jean-Luc, it is your turn.
Wow.
Is there anyone for me to shoot?
Give me a spot hidden roll if you would.
All right. So he wants me to go through the motions. I got it.
Just barely. Yeah, you can see Teresa. It looks as though she's kind of hiding behind the door frame, taking a little bit of cover, what little cover she can. And you can see it looks like another man and Jimmy are writhing around on the floor. You see Jimmy has currently got a blindfold on and his hands are tied behind his back.
I shoot Jimmy in the head.
Very good. Please roll.
I shoot the woman with a Eureka point.
She's behind cover, so you'd need a penalty die.
I need that, motherfucker. That's what I need.
You would need a penalty die.
Whatever. I got a hard success.
With a penalty die.
Yeah, I'll spend the 3 to make an extreme success.
With a penalty die.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
How does that not matter?
You have to roll
it with a penalty die. You got to roll a second die.
Whatever. Leave me be, Moss.
So it would be the 60, right?
60. What's your skill? 39. You try to fire on Teresa, and you hear a as it glances off a brick just to the right side of her head.
Wouldn't I have got a 50?
Would you? Oh yeah, you would have gotten a 50. Either way, it'd still be. Would you want to spend 11 of your luck to make sure it hit?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Why not? I'm not afraid.
It's a good time to use luck.
I'm not afraid. Let me get rid of my luck first. Who needs it? Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Just rolling it away.
Who cares? We're all gonna die.
5 points of damage. Okay. So you fire and you see a little spurt of blood as the bullet glances off of her neck. She grasps a hold of her neck and kind of crouches down, attempting to shimmy off into a corner to take more cover.
Ha! Bitch!
All right.
Mr. G, is that you?
Next up is India Maria.
Hello. What do you want me to do? Hey.
What do you want to do? So you know that the old man and the old woman are dead on the street. And you know that there are possibly a few more people inside the butcher shop.
More people? My God. I thought we were just going to grab Jimmy and go. Now that we've got like these two main people, me and Jasmina, taking care of business. Okay, well, we do. Like, if they're here, we still need to like get a clean getaway.
Remember, folks, the more luck you spend, the more you can get back.
Spend luck to make luck.
I'm gonna pull out my pistol.
Okay.
And I'll just. I already. Can I kill more?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Same thing. Just shoot like with my agile precision shooting.
Okay.
I aim at their hearts at each of them.
As you so you want to fan that? You want to fan the hammer, meaning fire more than one shot?
Yes.
Okay. So, what you would need to do at this point, you can fire up to 3 shots. Each additional shot beyond the first will incur an additional penalty die.
God bless.
Just so you know. You can definitely do it though.
I'll do it. I'll do it. So I'm gonna firearms pistol then.
Yes. Let me get them targeted for you. So you've got that one. And as you kind of come around with your pistol drawn, you can see that there was a woman kind of hunkered down in a corner. She's bleeding from the neck. And you can see Jimmy writhing around on the floor, currently blindfolded, his hands tied behind the back. And there is another larger man trying to wrestle him down.
Jimmy, oh my gosh, no, I'm like in shock. Like this man's trying to take on Jimmy.
Take on Jimmy.
Take on Jimmy. I didn't think this would go into a bit like that. Let's see. Can I choke him out with a fighting brawl?
You want to go and wrestle the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So do I roll firearms pistol and fighting brawl?
No, just fighting brawl.
All right.
Do things now.
Women can do things now.
Brawl. Okay, so you got to write.
Girls get it done.
Girl power.
Ooh. As you try to wrestle him down, he gives you a swift jab straight to the jaw.
My money maker. My money.
And you are going to take 8 points of damage. As
Why would you do this, Moss?
Rings your bell.
Hold on a second.
What do you mean?
Hold
my
on a second.
Hit a girl.
I've waited a long time for this. A long time.
You gotta knock
the fuck out, man!
And you feel this giant fist make contact with your face. Almost in slow motion, your world begins to go dark. I need you to make me a constitution roll, if you would.
Damn.
Damn it.
Very good. Okay. You stand up and you spit out a tooth and you look back at him angrily.
I can do this all day, bitch.
If Willa had gone
Wait
straight
a minute.
Come here.
this would have never happened.
I recognize that profanity. Miss India?
I'm here to save your ass, bitch boy.
My hero.
All right. Jasmina is going to try to shoot at Teresa. She is going to take a penalty die with her 38. And fails. The shot goes wide and bounces off the brick next to Teresa. Jimmy, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm still lying on the floor, right?
Correct.
Can I attempt to? Oh gosh, I don't know what I want to do at this point. If I should just stay down or probably get up and try to make a run for it. Oh, you know what? First thing I'm going to do, guys, there's a bomb. I'm holding a grenade. And then
you don't want it.
Nobody is surprised. Like, oh yeah, of course.
And that's you hear Clay just yell, "You don't want it."
Oh no, I don't. What should I do, Mr. York?
I don't know if we have enough time to have a conversation.
Maybe you're having this conversation as everything's going on outside.
Okay.
Get rid of it and get away from it.
Okay. Well, I would say, everybody run. And Jimmy, I guess, is gonna let go of the grenade.
Oh shit!
And try to make a run for it. You know, after getting to his feet.
Okay, you get to your feet and you try to. You know what? Oh no, you're blindfolded.
Oh, you are so fucked.
Oh man, give me a navigate roll. With oh man, do I want to give you a penalty die with that? I feel like I have to give you a penalty die for that.
Can I just go ahead and walk that back then?
Sure. Okay.
Okay. In that case,
Center of your action.
Jimmy is going to try to get closer to India. And
watch it.
Can you help me? What was that? Can you help me, Miss India? I can't see a thing.
It's okay, Jimmy. I got you. Like, I'll take care of you. We're here to rescue you. Me and the gang. We're here. Well,
golly.
The gang rescues Jimmy.
It's always sunny in Vinkovsy.
The gang rescues Jimmy. If someone could make fan art into that, I would.
Oh, I would love that so much.
I would love that. And then I'll be Charlie Day because I'm the wild card. It's wild card, bitches.
It's perfect.
Great, you cut the brakes. We're in trouble now.
Okay, so I pull over whatever's blinding Jimmy off of him.
Okay. I would say, I mean, it's not really your turn. Sure. That's simple enough. Sure. We'll say that you could do that. I'll allow it.
Jimmy, are you all right?
Well, I am now, Miss India. Making moon eyes at her.
Like I said, watch it, Jimmy.
Oh, I am.
Did she unblindfold you?
She did. Is it still my turn?
Yeah. Yep, it is your turn.
Get ready to run, Miss India. I'm going to drop this grenade.
Wait, what grenade? Pulls it.
Whoa, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah, Jimmy's gonna say.
How long you been hiding that, Jimmy?
Well, they put this in my. It's a long story, Miss India. I think
where the hell did you even get this?
Well, the nice folks here gave it to me.
Oh my god.
Well, let me sit down and give you a soliloquy of what has happened to me, young lady.
As Jimmy's explaining things to me when I'm asking him 20 questions, he's already pulled the ring and he's like, well, they just gave it to me. They were really nice. I was like, okay, that's a live bomb, Jimmy.
Like his hands are tied up, right?
Oh shit.
Yeah, your hands are currently tied.
Oh, okay.
Are my feet tied too?
No, I would say no, your feet wouldn't be tied.
Okay.
All right, I lift Jimmy up.
Yeah, they gave me this nice gift, but I think, you know what? It's not my size, so I should probably give it back. Anyway, let's run for it, Miss India. And you too, Mr. G, I guess. And Jimmy's going to drop the grenade and run for it.
Okay.
As I'm doing my girly walk, as Frost likes to make fun of me.
I like how you guys had like an entire conversation. Hey, it's nice to see you too. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody else is just like.
All right, bear with me for just 1 second here.
I'll give you 5, Moss.
We're having a moment.
Give me 5 seconds. All right,
Yeah.
that's very generous of you. Thank you. Let's see.
I am very generous.
Let's see.
I make food for you guys. I make.
Tell you what, I want some of that banana bread. That's for sure.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's see.
Is there any rum in that banana bread?
No, I should have. I'll do that next time.
Dang it.
Ooh, yeah.
Just have a sip of rum with every bite. Or dip it.
Okay.
So it's also very true.
Not the same. You got to cook it in with the sugars.
All right, so you drop the grenade and run out of the butcher shop. All right. Let's see. So you're able to run. What's your movement?
7.
7. Okay. All right. So you move you're able to move about 7 yards out. It is Teresa's turn. Let me see if she sees what you did.
Well, he did call it out.
Okay, yeah, she definitely sees it. But first, she is going to... she's going to sprint out the door. And then she is going to attempt to... Let's see, what is her movement? Her movement is 8. So she sprints 8 yards out the door away from the grenade. She's going to target Clay. Clay, I need you to give me a power roll, if you would.
Wait a second. Going after Clay instead of the guy with the grenade and the lady? Come on.
You're the first person she sees as she runs out the door.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to use my last point because I don't have very good power.
All right. I rolled a 67 out of 70, so you don't need too good of a...
Well, I only have a 65, so I'm going to take I'll take the minus 10 off of here.
Good thinking.
So, oops, it still applied. Well, it's a 23 because I don't want to waste my point. That's weird. I emptied out the modifier and I still used it. That's bizarre.
Modifier or go home.
I don't know.
Oh, I apologize. That is not what I need. It is an opposed intelligence roll.
Oh, well, I made an intelligence roll. Well, I did an idea roll. Oh, I did an idea roll. Because that's power, isn't it? Or no?
No, power
it's
is separate.
It's the same number, but if you want me to roll it, I can. It's a 65, the same thing, but it's up to you.
It's a 65? Okay, yeah, you can keep that if you want. Let me check her... Wait, why would they not give me the intelligence rating?
That seems weird.
Okay, I don't know why that is. That's dumb. They give me a spell that requires a intelligence roll, and then they don't give me an intelligence rating for. So I'm gonna just roll a 1d100 and see what happens. Yeah, she fails.
Nothing good. That's what happens.
All right, you begin to see your vision begins to cloud again. The sights around you begin to wave a little bit, almost as if you're hallucinating, but you blink your eyes a couple times and you're able to shake it off. And she runs 8 yards out. Clay, it is your turn.
All right, so India's still in the shop with the grenade, correct?
Correct, yes.
Because she ran in and did her thing, and then Jimmy dropped the grenade and ran out. Okay, so Clay is going to have to try his best. I don't know how far away he is. Because he was right by the side door, or right by the door, right? Or really close.
He's within probably 2 yards of it.
Okay, so he's going to run in. He is going to unceremoniously grab her around the waist and just start running with her.
Okay, give me a strength roll if you would.
All right, this I'm going to use the. Well, I don't need to use the thing on it. Yeah, I missed by 1, but I'll use a luck to succeed.
Okay, very good. So
I'm
you're
gonna
able
spend
to run out and get. I would say probably. What is your total movement?
6.
6. We'll say you're probably 3 yards outside of the blast or away from the grenade.
Okay, and he is going to basically, as he runs, grabs her around the waist, and then dives into the snow out there and just shields her.
Okay.
Because we're relatively close to this.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see. It is now Carol's turn. You see this big burly man as you kind of look back into the shop. This big burly man gets up, and he is going to fire a shot at Jimmy.
No, don't do that.
You see, he pulls out his revolver, and if I can find what I need to do.
Don't
Boop.
touch Jimmy. Unhand Jimmy.
All right. Would you like to dive for cover?
Where am I in relation to this?
So you're
Am
kind
I
of
outside?
yeah. You are currently outside.
Okay.
Kind of in the middle of the street. But if you
Okay,
dive
then-
for cover, he will incur a penalty die, but you will lose your action the next turn.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have anything else to do anyway, so yeah, Jimmy's gonna dive for it.
Okay, sounds good. So he's going to fire with a penalty die. $92. Oh, in his frantic haste, he gets up and his shot goes wide and breaks one of the upper windows on the second floor of the building across the street.
Hey, you son of a bitch!
All right, and Camellia, it is your turn.
Okay. Who can I see?
At this point, you just saw a large burly man run out the back door of the butcher shop.
And is that big burly man, like, how close is he to the truck?
Right now, you're kind of in cover, so would you be laying down?
Well, I'm kind of like hunkering down.
So you could probably see that he's, you can see his feet underneath the truck. He's just on the other side of it.
Okay. I'm gonna set fire. Well, I'm gonna finish pouring it out and then set fire to the truck and then run away and run for cover.
Okay, sounds good. All right.
Massive Molotov.
Golly. Okay, so Eldritch, you can see Teresa just ran out the front door and is currently, what you would know is currently trying to cast spells at some of your allies. You can just faintly see underneath the awning of the carport, you see the feet of another person run out of the back door of the butcher shop as Camellia lights a trail of gasoline on fire.
I shoot her in the dick.
Don't forget,
Oh,
there's an
no.
active
You're
grenade.
muted.
She's
You're
walking
muted,
away
Frost.
in slow motion too, even though she's running, but she's still walking away in slow motion.
You target her for me?
Oh, you're targeting Teresa?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Camellia. I was like, okay, what are you really doing?
He's like, finally, the time has come.
All right, yep, you're good.
Dick shot. Fuck, yes.
You're shooting her in the dick?
Do it.
Yes.
Do I need it?
Do you need what?
Anything.
I mean, if you wanted to make it a hard success, I mean, that won't really affect your damage, so no.
That's why I asked.
I wouldn't, no.
Get some, bitch.
Is a truck exploding next round, or like how would it work?
7 points of damage. Perhaps.
She is already hurt. Whoa.
All right, so what's your movement, by the way, Camellia?
My movement, I think it's a 7.
7? Okay.
Yeah, 7.
All right, so.
And I run in a straight line to double it.
All right, so let's see. She is. Oh, she is almost dead. You see, she takes a massive shot to the stomach and is bleeding profusely.
Does she drop?
Actually, she does need to make a Constitution roll. And succeeds. She continues limping down the street away from the site. All right. India, you are pinned. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I yell whatever curse word I learned in Croatian, whatever, from Jasmina at this bitch.
All right.
Let's the guy out!
Hoopa
All
juke
right.
flippity floop.
India, it is your turn.
It is my turn.
You are currently under cover of Clay.
Why would
Undercover of Clay?
no? I'm like, I'm being undercovered. Like, but never mind.
Yeah. Clay is shielding you from the blast
I-
of a grenade.
But if you can run.
No, I can run. But thank you so much for shielding me, Clay. Like, that's so sweet of you. Like,
He basically just, with his big meaty caveman hand, just shoves you and slaps you on the butt and says, "Run!"
what the fuck?
Baseball time.
Take me to dinner first, Clay.
If we live through this, I'll buy you a steak.
Oh hell yeah. Okay. Running. Okay, so I'm running. I'm kind of like doing my little thing that I get made fun of. Okay, what action should I do?
You do see Teresa is currently limping away down the street. You can get to her if you'd like.
Okay. Yes, I can. Who can I render aid?
How so?
I mean, Teresa's the person who's casting spells on us and trying to kill us.
Oh,
And
never
she's
mind.
getting
Fuck
away.
her.
You better render some murder. She's almost dead.
You
Render
know
some
what?
harm.
Let your darker nature take over.
Well, I do have that, and that speaks to me almost on a daily. You know what? Can I just go end her misery? Be like, this is your fault. All of this would never have happened if we had trusted you. Never have trusted you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, or if she would have finally decided to woo Jimmy.
You stay away
Join
from
our
Jimmy.
forces.
All right. So are you gonna shoot her, stab her,
Or if
just
she'd
give
have
her
gave
a
us a better
swift
steak.
kick?
Castrate her.
Oh,
Castrate her.
oh my gosh, can I curb stomp her?
Sure. That is
Never played
dark.
poker.
Just
All right,
for
give-
the record, this was not my idea. I am not a bad influence on Nomi. This was all her,
Yeah.
and I
Not
applaud
affiliated.
you.
We're all learning a lot tonight.
You guys
There's a
are
reason why
All
it's
right.
right.
So, Nomi, go ahead and give me a fighting brawl roll.
Yeah, let's go.
So cool.
And she is going to try. Actually, she's going to try to dodge that.
No, I'm gonna push my luck. Screw that.
You're gonna spend three luck.
She's
I
gonna,
don't care.
as you kind of like trip her and push her down, and you stand over her. She tries to roll out of the way, and oh, she succeeds. Your foot comes down and slams onto the curb as she rolls out of the way.
It's oh.
do it again.
Next time.
Lame.
Can I gut her? Can I like kick her?
Perhaps on your next turn. That was
God!
your major action.
Next
right.
turn.
Next up is Jasmina. She kind of doesn't really know what's going on. She sees everybody running away, and she begins to run towards you all. It's like, what is going on? What are you doing? What are we running? What are we running from?
Grenade in the shop.
Oh shit! And she
Clay's just trying to get to his feet again.
picks up speed. All right, Jimmy, it is your turn, and as you as it is your turn, the grenade explodes. You hear the explosion of a grenade, fragments of metal going everywhere, glass shattering. Oh, dang it. I thought I had that. Hold on. Boom.
Wow.
Oh, now the sound doesn't want to... Son of a...
I heard sound. You break glass, I heard sound.
There it is. The grenade goes off. And the only one in range of that is Clay.
What?
Luckily behind the brick wall somewhat lightly because he's on the ground.
Yeah, so I'm going to say, so you are within 3 yards of the blast radius. But I am going to cut that in half since you are kind of behind cover. So where did that go? I've got 2 dadgum mini tabs open on here. So that is...
He's going to end up killing Clay. Anyone he serves, he's going to be the death of. I knew it.
That's possible.
Consider this my resignation.
Oh, Lord.
All right, so you take 7 points of damage as you feel the concussion blast against your back. You feel sharp pieces of metal enter into your back and all of your extremities.
This is familiar.
I'm so sorry.
I've told this before.
Not again.
That old familiar sting.
And then I think that would be a major wound to you, Major York. I'm going to need you to give me a Constitution roll.
What have you done, Jimmy?
Yeah. You
Extreme success.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, not an issue. You felt this before. You know what a grenade going off around you feels like.
I love the smell of grenade back in the morning.
And then he is going to walk away slowly when it's his turn.
Okay. Jimmy, it is your turn.
He took damage from that?
Yeah.
Took a lot of damage.
You see just kind of like almost like a shotgun effect of blood blast off of Clay's back.
Jimmy's gonna run up to him. Oh, Mr. York, I'm so sorry.
For what? You did exactly what you were supposed to do. Just turn him. If you can do that, turn his head and say, "That lady's still alive."
So's the guy.
Uh-oh. Well,
What
love to help, but
Yeah,
my
we
hands
don't know anything about the guy right now.
My hands are literally tied, so I can't help much.
I know what I'll do on my turn.
Yeah, and I guess that's pretty much all Jimmy can
Or,
really do.
mean, you could, totally break them just... No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, you could go over and try to curb stomp her yourself. You saw India try to do it. I just imagine the both of you just like stomping at her and she's like rolling back and forth.
Jimmy could try to football tackle her, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. If you wanted to.
Do I have enough movement left?
Sure. This battle's been going on for like 45 minutes.
Okay. To hell with it. Yeah, Jimmy's gonna run full force into try to knock her over.
All right. Give me a fighting brawl roll, please.
Oh boy, Jimmy's good at those. All right.
And she's going to try to dodge. Oh, fail.
Not today,
He just
Hank.
completely runs past her.
I think you're Naruto running past her.
And then he just kind of does that 1 foot spin to kind of turn him to come back around.
Or just face plants.
All right. Let's see. She is going to... Let's see. She used that. Let's see. India, you just tried to curb stomp her.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to pull out a knife and try to stab you.
Is she still on the ground?
No, she would have gotten up first. Like she probably rolled out of the way and then stood up, drew a knife, and is going to attack you with it. All right, so Would you like to dodge out of the way or fight back?
I'm gonna fight back. I'm not afraid. I ain't afraid of no wussy. Let's go. I'll pull out my pistol that I have on me because I see her grabbing her knife, but I'm able to catch her in the neck. Oh, but what did you roll?
So I rolled. So chat can confirm this. I rolled an extreme success.
Oh, you're dead.
On my fighting brawl. So you have the option of dodging out of the way or trying to fight back, but you need an extreme success.
Yeah, you have to use either
I'm a
fighting
dodge.
brawl or dodge.
Dodge.
Do you have a Eureka point?
I do. I'll use it.
Hold on. Before you do that, which of your skills is higher? Is it
Yeah.
dodge or fighting brawl?
Fighting brawl because it's 85.
I would suggest using fighting brawl.
All right.
Because
I'm still using
the
Eureka.
best.
This could kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, she's.
Oh man. Would you like to spend 11 of your luck to make it an extreme success?
Yes.
Do it. And be alive.
You
Okay.
have 11 luck.
She does.
Yeah,
She
you've
has
got 20. You've got, well, after this, you're gonna have 15 luck left. So you guys are running out. Yeah. So she lunges at you and tries to jab you in the gut with her knife, and you swiftly bat it out of the way. And your skill is higher, so you can actually roll. We'll say that you come around with a hard right hook. Go ahead and roll some fighting brawl damage. The damage.
Yeah.
There you are. There you are. Yes. All right. Oh, I should have had you targeted, but that is enough to put her out of her misery. You see, you land this slow motion blow that echoes through the streets, and you see teeth just fly out of her mouth.
How about I just like break her airway? There we go. She can't breathe no more.
There you go. That's even more gruesome than what I said. So, yeah, nice.
That was for messing up my curb stomp, getting out of my way. Now I ruined my perfectly good shoes. Cunt.
All right. Clay, it is your turn. You can see that there is one more giant burly man making his way out from behind the shop.
All right.
I think shouldn't have hit him.
Clay has his pistol in his left hand, and he's walking towards everybody else where that scene is. He's just going to take a big swig and then empty 3 shots at that guy. And I don't know if he's within 12, because that will be its point blank range for him.
Yes. Yeah, he'd be within 12.
I would say for the first one, we'll have a bonus die. The second one will be normal, and the third one would have a penalty die.
The first one would be normal. Second one would be... Oh, no. You're right. Yes.
Okay, so bonus on the first shot.
Regular success.
How much?
Okay.
All right.
How much of an absolute giga Chad Clay is. Good Lord.
And then this second one is going to be a normal roll.
Regular success. Okay.
Another 6.
Okay.
And then this one's with the penalty die. And he's going to spend 5 luck to succeed on that.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll your damage.
Roll. Why didn't it roll? And another 4.
4. Damn. Yeah. He is gone. You see 3 shots empty into his back. Blah, blah, blah. And his arms fly back and he falls forward face first and skids to a stop in the snow.
Clay is just going to walk up to India looking down at the lady and just do this. Not looking at her, just kind of gesture and hand the flask over to her if she wants it.
Yes,
And
I'll take it.
as you all turn and begin to walk away. You hear a very loud explosion as the truck ignites and blows the butcher shop to smithereens. You see debris, flaming debris falling from the sky as you walk away in slow motion. And I think
Christmas came early.
That is as good a place as any to leave the session for tonight. I know we've got half an hour left, but I can't think of a better way to end that episode, honestly. I really can't.
Well done, everybody.
Just want us all to die, don't you, Moss? And that's why you're ending it 30 minutes early, because you're not having it your way. This is Burger King.
Oh no, man! I'm ecstatic. This was I had a lot of fun with this. And whenever Jimmy was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going out for a walk." Oh, okay. So my plans are back on.
Oh no!
Yeah, I just want to point out this was all Bella Nelly's fault because telling Jimmy to go take a lap. It's like, all right.
I love it.
God!
I absolutely love it. All right, so. With combat ended and our session coming to a close, I think we need to get some improvement rolls out of the way. And I just realized Jasmina has to catch a train. So she gets into a gunfight and then goes and hops on the train.
This is how the world works for her now.
Yep.
I don't think I rolled anything other than spot hidden, so I'll just roll my luck.
Did you succeed on any combat rolls or anything? Oh no, because you were down.
No, because I was blowing up the truck.
Yeah, that's true.
I was too busy blowing up the truck that I wanted to kill the guy with the truck. Massive Molotov. Of course I was gonna try that, but there you go. I succeeded, so nothing for me.
Okay. Who's next?
I've only got luck and spot hidden, so
do it.
Let's take a look here.
Yeah, you guys have no idea how long I've been waiting for you to split the party.
The heavens opened, and Jimmy walked off alone.
The party's been split for the last 3 days.
I know, but like when you guys were in the hospital, it wouldn't have been any fun. And, you know, you guys have just been laying there in bed while everybody else is having fun.
Jimmy has plot armor. I swear to God.
He does. I was like, oh no, I'll give him a live grenade. That'll work out well. No.
All right, that does it for me. Whoever wants it next.
I can go. I've only got 3. I've got brawl and handgun. Brawl, if I get a 99 or 100, that go up. So.
I thought you were getting it. I thought you were getting it.
And then firearms in 86 or higher. Nope. And then luck. But then again, I haven't been exactly lucky with my rolls lately. Hey, I get to go up with my luck by 6 points. Woohoo! Nice. And that's what I had.
All right. Who all is left? I think JT and India. JT and Nomi.
I'll go. Okay. And it's the 10-sided die, right?
Yep, D10.
Correct. Mm-hmm. Hey, you got it to roll for you this time.
Yeah, I did. I was like, oh, it's working. Yay. So I got 2, so it's going to be a 37.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. And then fighting brawl.
Oh.
Dumb. But it's still good.
That one's going to be tough to fail.
Yeah.
If only you had gotten that on the curb stomp.
I know. God, I guess, I don't know. I was still dazed and confused by other things and Clay shielding me.
Yeah, not the slap. She's not going to remember the slap. She's only going to remember this shield.
Wait, you slapped me?
Slapped you on the butt and told you to run.
Oh, that's right. Maybe I was still like,
Not a big
traumatized
deal.
by
It
that.
is
Because
baseball style.
that's happened to me once.
It's
in
not
a
like he
public-
said "good girl" and then did that. He just said "run."
Ew. No, if someone did
Smart.
that to me, friend or not, just make sure you had made right with God before you've done that, because you would be dead. I do not play like that. Oh. Okay, so luck, right?
Yes.
You got them big steam shovel paws. Oof.
Steam shovel. All right.
Okay.
Fail. So you get some more luck.
All right, cool. So what do I do?
Nice.
Oh,
D10.
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 Yeah, that's right. No, it got out, but it rolled an 8.
Nice. It got out.
All right. I trust you.
Okay.
All right. JT.
Before I climb down from the roof, I pull out my little journal, and in there is India's name with 4 marks standing in a row. And I put a 5th mark through the 4 marks to make 5. And then I roll my dice. 1 for firearms. Stole my
That's
kill,
ominous.
woman. Persuade. Ooh.
There we go.
It's a good failure.
Ooh.
Ho, ho, ho.
Very persuasive.
Ooh, and your skill, that means you're oh no, you're only at 70. Ah.
Spatidon. Come on, 90 something. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Stealth. Come on, baby. We need more stealth. We want to be the stealthiest. Yes. Oh, come on. Give me another 10, baby.
How is the old man so stealthy?
Yeah, certainly.
This old man. Oh, 1, you summon him
He's
back.
got that
He's
crepe-like
throwing
skin that nobody
generation.
really pays attention to. Don't want to look
Come
at him.
on, baby. Look. Look. There's 3 of me, so we're very good at what we do. There we go.
Nice.
Come on, Mother Humper. Oh, got it all back.
Nice.
Wait, did I get more than I had?
I need
What,
to get
had
some of those
20
rolls. Man, that's nice.
Right, so persuasion went up a 10. Oh, that's so nice. Oh wait, I gotta hit this stupid thing.
That's very nice to go up 10 points. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you get anything special for going up a full? Nah, right?
When you hit 90, you get in skill, you get stamina or a sanity back. And I thought your skill was at 81, and I was like, oh, it's going to 90. No.
Would have been.
All right.
Nice. Would've been.
Is that I think that's everybody, isn't it?
That's everybody.
All right. I think we're good to go. So
Yeah, click these 'cause I forgot.
all right. And you know what? I think
No.
since we've got some time left, we might go around and do some character insights and see kind of what your characters
Ooh.
are kind of thinking about the situation, everything that's happened to them. So Jimmy, I'm curious about what you feel as far as everything that's happened up to this point. What is he thinking right now?
He is really thinking a lot about his life choice, his career choice. No, I'm kidding. No, Jimmy, in character for Jimmy, he's just thinking, wow, golly, they must really like me. They came and saved me. That's
Very
pretty much
good.
those pretty much his thoughts right now.
I
Okay.
only came because I didn't want to
Does-
pay the bill, you son of a bitch.
Does everything that he's seen so far, does that affect his view on the occult and magic and all that stuff?
So far, all it seems to him is a lot of weirdos running around in rubber masks and smoke and mirrors and lots of drugs. That's all it seems like to him.
Interesting. Does he feel as though he's gonna try to be a little bit more careful from now on? Because he's been hurt quite a bit.
Absolutely not. The youngsters, they think they're invincible. So Jimmy's no different.
Never
Very
go
good.
full retard, Jimmy.
I love it. I
Sorry, a little too late for that, Mr. G.
love it.
That's why I came to you to learn.
All right. And we'll just kind of go, I guess, clockwise here. Nomi, what is India thinking about the situation right now? Does she really grasp kind of what's going on and what she's a part of at this point?
At first, she didn't understand what was truly going on in this. She thought she might have um, stumbled upon something and then kind of thinking to herself, um, oh my gosh, I had a train of thought and I lost it. Misfortune, kind of adventure type of thing that she didn't know why she got into it, how she got into it, but she was trying to still seek out for revenge and just kind of let it go as she grew to become fondly attached to her peers. She's developed a strong, you can call it an admiration for them. Not a love, but an admiration. A respect too.
Interesting. Even for Jimmy.
Yeah, as hard as for me to admit that, yes, I got a love for Jimmy.
Very nice. Does she have
So what you're saying is you love the Jimmy.
Well, Jimmy don't crack corn.
Is
so
it the Jimmy?
Jimmy crack corns and no one cares. But what was your question, Moss?
Does she have has she had any second thoughts about continuing on whatever journey it is that you're on? Has she ever thought about turning around, or is she just kind of so far in that she's in it for the long haul?
That's a good question. She hasn't come to that road yet. I think she was just kind of like focusing on surviving because the past that had happened is just, you survive, just keep going and not realizing it's good to take a step back. So there could be a possibility where India might just learn to let it go.
So is all this just kind of fun for her then?
Could be. She's met some interesting people along the way. She never thought she would see the world, Europe, let alone. She thought she was just going to the States, but yeah. So,
didn't think she'd blow it up either.
Yes. Didn't think I'd murder people either, too. So, well, that's a lie. That's a lie.
India blows up Europe.
I'd watch that movie.
The gang.
Right.
India starts a gang.
I like it. All right. So, Froste, what does Clay think about everything that's going on?
Given everything he went through in the war and all the weird experiences he had, he feels like he's reliving bits and pieces of it, and that bad things are happening again, and he doesn't want all that stuff to happen again. And he kind of is starting to feel really protective of this group of people, as you may have noticed, despite that they occasionally seem to want to run into the fire, or cause the fire, or cause the fire, then run into the fire, or cause fire and then run out of the fire into another fire. Regardless, he feels like this is almost going to be his last big hurrah before he has to, give it up and actually settle down, because his body won't take much more of this. And he's just trying to make his mark, but also live as much as he possibly can to kind of assuage that guilt of having survived the war. So he lives a lot through that guilt, and that's why he's just like, nope, if I can put myself in the way of that danger, I'll put myself in the way of that danger.
All right. And so it's obvious that kind of the more morbid sights that you all have encountered, whether it be, people without skin on their faces or, mutilated bodies, things like that kind of stuff doesn't really affect Clay. But what does affect Clay? What has he seen so far that has really kind of just shaken him?
The biggest things is some of the weird things have really bothered him, like the pig people, the Kudovistes, really bothered him, because that's just even more of an abomination. And given what he feels, the stuff that actually happened to him, whether it was a fever dream or not, and what weird things happened to him in the war when he was killing all the Germans in the trenches bloodthirstily like a monster. And became, they were whispering about him and worried about, him showing up, this creature showing up, and it was, Clay the whole time because of the witches. He is most traumatized by that. But the thing that actually bothers him the most, that he's seen more, is these young people getting hurt, because that reminds me of the horrible part of war. All these young people getting hurt, and he saw that, and he saw that, and he saw that, and there's 3 of them in the party, and they all just got hurt. That really upsets him. Yeah.
Okay, and what does he really have any apprehensions to say to Jean-Luc keeping this knife?
The only thing that
he's for the
he's
time being
apprehensive about with it is that and this is a character insight, not to what the I know this as a player or as a player, but my character is getting an inkling that there's multiple Jean-Lucs, and he's seen it, he's heard it, he's mentioned it, and everyone's like, what are you talking about? He's like, no, I'm pretty sure. He's concerned that one of them might be a little less on the level than the others. So that's his only worry. He hasn't seen any indication that he's going to, kill everybody or do anything horrific. It seems like more he's like looking for actual power for himself, and that knife isn't necessarily going to help with that. And it has power, but it also has an amazing ability to corrupt, which he also saw. And I think him seeing that probably gave him pause.
Interesting. Okay. So Camellia, what do you think about everything that's happened so far?
Well, I think it definitely has shown that we work really well as a team. It's good to kind of like know what our strengths and weaknesses are for sure, and and just being able to kind of work with it. I don't really understand anything that's going on. I think if I knew everything that Gore did, I would probably be a little bit more freaked out about it. So in a way, I'm kind of thankful that he's not telling us everything that he knows. So I'm just kind of blindly following and just enjoying the chaos and destruction, and getting to blow up a truck was epic. That was so cool. I can just imagine like the truck going like, and Camellia with her high heels, just like
I love it.
in the front. I love it. It's really good. I don't really, like I said, like I don't really understand what's going on, but that's not my problem. That's for people that are smarter than me. I'm just here to blow things up and kill things. So it's like in a way I'm sort of the muscle, although I'm not really the muscle. Yeah, yeah.
You're some
muscle.
muscle.
I'm some muscle. I'm some muscle when I have my Tommy gun.
You're the agent of chaos.
Yeah, but it's definitely been, I think, a lot of fun. So far for sure. I enjoy bullying Jimmy. It's too funny.
So I'll kind of ask you a similar question to what I asked India. Is this just all kind of fun to her? Is that kind of why she's into it?
Yeah. It's definitely fun. I got to blow up a truck. I have like a big Molotov. Like, this is absolutely amazing. I got to make Molotovs and blow up buildings, and I'll have a flamethrower that I can use in the future. So I'm super excited about doing that. That can only go well. So it should be good. I think I'm not worrying too much about the craziness, because I don't think like Gore has explained things to Camellia, or Clay have not really explained things to Camellia about what's going on in terms of like why are these things appearing and stuff. So I don't know. So I'm not really worrying about it.
All right. And what does Camellia was asking about all kinds of different things as it pertains to Constantinople, like tunnel systems and old mosques and things like that. What exactly does she have an inkling of, maybe even a thought of what might wait for you guys at the end of the tracks?
I'm assuming some type of ghoul or monster that's gonna use the tunnel system that we're gonna have to blow up or fire through. Like, I just want to make sure to have a quick way in and out when needed, and be able to set up the system, rig the entire system. If I get my hands on some explosives, it's gonna be even better. So once we get ready for like the final fight, I'm gonna be looking for TNT, dynamite, things like that.
It can only
Well,
it can only be a good ending as far as that's concerned.
Which is why I asked for all the tunnel systems and and the aqueducts and the buildings and everything, so I knew exactly, so I can figure out exactly where to detonate things.
She's gonna go all Guy Fawkes on.
So, are you gonna turn? Are you planning on turning Constantinople into just a giant sinkhole? Is that kind of what you're thinking?
If it kills those little bastards, yes.
And everyone in Constantinople, very good.
And not
That's
my problem.
Fair. So let it be known that it is now Istanbul, because Constantinople was sunk beneath the ground by Sevvy.
Camellia.
Oh, I'm sorry, Camellia. It wasn't Camellia, or it wasn't Sevvy. It was Camellia.
Yeah, I will not blow up the the van, so the candy van is safe.
Thank goodness.
All right. So, Jean-Luc, what do you think is going on?
I feel unjustly maligned, Moss, and I've heard a great many things tonight that make not a lick of sense to me. I heard someone say, we have such great teamwork, yet I find myself in a restaurant alone, not knowing where anybody went. I'm like, yes, this must be what they mean by great teamwork, as I am left to eat my meal as they go off and do things without me. And then I hear some things about 3 people and all this terrible stuff that's going on. He's so off base, he has no idea what he's talking about. Don't listen to Clay. He's crazy. He's shell-shocked or something. And then I hear something about I'm keeping things from them. I've given them such great information at every turn. No one has any reason to not trust me. I've been so forthcoming with information about these monsters and magics as I get them. I don't understand a thing here, Moss. Not a thing. Blind, I say.
So,
Anything
what?
else?
Yeah. I have so many questions for you. What, if anything, is Jean-Luc thinking about doing with the memes he's, if anything?
Killing all of them. No, let me see. Well, first, I'm very upset, Moss, because I've been trying to learn all this magic, and all I've learned is these useless parlor tricks. And I want to learn all these healing spells and protection spells, and I find nothing but things about stupid hats and demon worshipping and controls, which interest me not in the least, because I'm such a good old person. I would never use them to hurt my friends and allies or anything. But the Mahim, I want to learn what it's for, what it's all about, Moss. It seems it's hiding a great deal of information from us that I would never use to turn anyone into a gorilla man or anything like that. We have a gorilla man. Why would I want to turn anyone into a gorilla man or anything like that? We have one without the gorilla.
Interesting. You say you're wanting to learn all these spells and all this magic and everything.
Yes, I've been trying to inquire at every library and bookstore there is about good magics that can help me, and all I learn about is fezzes.
Now, 3 weeks is a long time in this game.
Yes,
useless
knowledge.
Do you have an ultimate goal that you're trying to achieve with all this magic and occult spells that you're trying to learn?
Of course I do, but I'm not going to tell these people. Are you crazy? They already think horrible things of me for no reason. I'm such a wonderful person who loves steak.
Mister, I'm always giving you guys helpful knowledge. It's now.
Always. I've told you about the dimensional shamblers and the Corta Vista thing and all the things, what the knife is for, all those things. The knowledge to help those people put their organs back in line. I've been so helpful until my killer was stolen tonight, and now I'm quite upset.
Till you bail like a deadbeat dad.
Bailed? I think you have me mistaken for someone else, sir. I was shooting cultivistas that were trying to attack my good friend Clay. I turned around and helped. And then I assassinated people tonight to the point of death, and then someone stole my final kill. It feels like I'm playing Fortnite all over again. Yeah, killing, taking all my kills, but then instead of Aiden, it's a Nomi.
So do you think that Jean-Luc will be able to maintain his sanity through the end of whatever it is awaits you?
I've never had any sanity. How can I maintain something that doesn't exist, sir?
That's a fair point. All right. Well, I think with that, we are going to go ahead and end tonight's episode. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for yet another episode of, oh my gosh, I'm getting my shows mixed up. Horror on the Orient Express. I almost said Fear of Ages Past. Horror on the Orient Express with me and this beautiful and lovely cast. Let's go around and let's see what everybody's up to. We'll start with JT, since he was just talking.
I'll be around Wednesday for cool stuff on Wednesday After Dark. And then check me out on my channel on Sundays. We do stuff. And then Fridays as well. Werewolf, check it out. And Riffs. Kaiju Watch. Those things. Frost!
Frost, you can find me here, Moonskull, and you can also find me over on the Legend Seeker channel. And I'm going to throw it at Nomi.
Hi. Seeing that we're coming close to ending Moonskull, but you can still catch me, or on Call of Cthulhu, but you can still catch me here on Mondays with them, the GCA on Wednesdays, and then now every other Saturday, against my will, I'll be playing Split Fiction with Erudai. Oh,
hold a gun to your head. What do you mean against will?
Well, I thought we were going to finish the game that Saturday, but he's like, no, we're doing it every Saturday. I was like,
wait a minute. You played a game with the Rudai and you got out of the tutorial and you think you're going to finish it?
Wait,
that was my mistake.
I've heard all night, Nomi.
You signed an indefinite contract without reading it?
Oh, no.
Who reads
it?
Yeah, who reads the terms of terms and conditions?
He dies multiple times in tutorials.
He does.
He turned so bad at gaming. He's so bad at gaming. He's worse than Gary.
Dude, he is. I was like, oh my god.
He beats the good characters with a loot.
He also turned me into a pig on Saturday.
What?
Nice.
You're into that, Moss? Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, and then it passes to Chris.
Buddy,
well,
that's all, Moss.
KrisWithADagger. Follow me on Minds and X. I just did a thing about the Invincible cartoon, I think, but whatever. Just follow me if you want, and I'll be here Mondays. And I'm also going to be trying to catch up on Strange Aeons. Check it out; it's pretty awesome. Yeah, I guess toss it to Sevvy.
All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on Monday. It's always really fun. This is one of my favorite role-playing games, so I love it. I really enjoy it. It's gonna be really sad when it's done. But Moss, people did say you didn't give your input on how it has been going, so I think you should right before you do your outro. You can find me over here, Kick, Twitch, Legally Sevvy, and then if you follow my normal Sevvy with the YouTube, the one that I'm talking in usually here, I'm gonna start streaming my games in there to that channel because it has no history. So and Kick and Twitch, like their videos disappear after like a week or so. So make sure to give me a follow there for sure. Excited. And Moss, tell us, what do you think?
Yes. So, man, I can't really tell you a whole lot because I know what's going to happen. I will say that you guys throw curveballs at me all the time, which one should expect. But you do still have a little ways to go. A little ways. We're not quite done yet. There's plenty of horrors for you to uncover yet along the tracks of the Orient Express. So keep a lookout for that, because I'll get one of you one of these days. I'll get you. Your luck is bound to run out eventually, and I do.
But it is not this day.
Not this day. Yeah, no, but I do genuinely enjoy running this game for you guys. Like I said, you throw curveballs at me, it keeps my creative juices, I don't know, keeps me on my toes, keeps me on my very tiny toes. I will say that yeah, the everything is going not according to plan, but you haven't completely derailed the campaign yet. So I'll say that. But yeah, I can't wait to show you guys what else is waiting for you further on down the tracks. So with that, yeah, you can find me over well, here, obviously Moonskull, several days a week. I'm over on Tales from the Dragon's Tavern. I stream over there. I drop episodes of Fury Ages Past, yada yada yada. All that's going to be in the link tree. Please don't hesitate to like if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already, and wait for, you know, a couple minutes, a minute, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I don't know, a certain amount of time after the stream ends, and leave us a comment. Tell us what you think about the stream, and just give us a little tidbit of trivia or something about 1923. I don't know. Just spam the comments. And I swear, if I see 36 comments next stream, I know that something's going on. It's a conspiracy, much like 9/11. Anywho, thank you all for watching, and join us again next week for Horror on the Orient Express. With that, I bid you all adieu. Auf Wiedersehen. Gesundheit. And God bless.
And thanks to the mods.
Yes, thank you, mods.